Mike? Okay. Hello, you guys. You guys already saw all of that, but welcome to the Culture Corner, episode 3. We here. We been here. What's going on? How y'all doing? What it is? What it is? We're back with a new episode. We're here with my girl Kiki.
Hi.
We're here with my Royal House member B.
You know what the hell to call me. Yo.
I'm I'm not gonna say my boy. Like, do you want me to say that?
No, nobody's boy.
My nigga. We're here with my nigga.
I'm dead.
Well, that's already got demonetized.
I'm dead. Girl, I have no subscribers. YouTube is not clocking for me yet. So we might be able to fly on the radar for like a couple of months. And then they might try to clock me. But yeah, we're back with another episode. We're here to talk shit. We're here to talk tea. We're just here to celebrate blackness. In a way. So I guess we're gonna start it off. Let's start it off with the first segment, y'all. We're gonna start it off fresh. We're gonna start it off early. Oh my god, or OMG, LOL, what the fuck? What we doing? Does anybody have any things from the week that made them go LOL, OMG, WTF? What y'all think about that? I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Dang it, I just forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh, honestly, this whole week has surprised me because I have to pay for so much stuff before this trip. I've been clocking. I had the fines to pay for my accident that I experienced like a couple of days after my birthday. I had to pay for my ticket back from Paris because the wedding's in Paris, so I have to buy my ticket from Paris to JFK. Because it is so freaking expensive. And, by the way, we live in Atlanta. So, the fact that I'm flying from Paris to New York, because it's cheaper, crazy. And then, on top of that, I have to deal with getting a plane ticket from freaking JFK to Atlanta. Then I had to pay off a little bit of my credit card bill. Then I had to pay my phone bill. Like, why is vacationing so expensive? Like, what's going on? I had to pay $200 for my outfits because let me tell you something. I'm not gonna be in Europe and not serve. Like, that's the fact. That's the facts of life. But yeah, that's my OMG. Well, yeah, that's my OMG. My what the fuck? Honestly, my what the fuck would be the. Did you hear about the 1,000 kids missing in Ohio?
No.
There's literally like 1,000 kids missing in Ohio, like within like the past like 3 months.
Doesn't surprise me though.
I know.
Unfortunately.
I know. Did y'all hear? This is kind of like a little backstory thing, but like it kind of goes into the government not helping nothing because I watched the news article on that and like the FBI, they're like, oh, we need the support of like the small local groups, and it's like, bitch, find these people, because y'all were quick to find anytime someone's missing a little court date, anytime someone's missing, anytime anyone is owed, or anytime anyone owes the government, y'all are quick to find them. But you can't find these kids.
A little bit harder to find kids because I mean they're not in the system.
I know, and they also could be like out the country by now. But it was just crazy. Like, this is a little tangent, but did y'all hear about what's it called? The government putting dress codes in Senate. Like, they literally passed laws for dress codes in the Senate.
Yes, I've heard about that.
That was corny. Let them try to pass a gun control law. It's never gonna get through. But y'all need. And it's so hilarious because it was kind of I don't want to say sexist, but like it was kind of hilarious how the dress code only talks about what guys have to wear. It says nothing about the girls. Mm. And it's probably because they don't want to get caught like saying, "Oh, you can't wear a pantsuit," or you have to wear a skirt. It was because they were being sexist. Like, it was corny.
Wait, so the men are subjugated to a dress code?
Yeah, so they have to wear a suit, tie, like the whole 9 yards. And
don't they usually do that?
Yeah, but there was something that recently that they passed that was like allowing them to kind of like dress casually, and then Mitt Romney and some other dude was like, nope, put it, and then they passed it, and now if you want to be on the floor, like voting on the floor, like you have to wear business attire. Like, you could wear casual if you want. They're just not gonna let you on the floor. Corny.
No, makes sense.
I actually do think that makes sense.
It makes sense. I mean, you're representing the United States of America.
You can't be in casual wear. I did not know that you needed to wear suit and tie to vote for our laws. Like, that's very interesting. That's very interesting that you guys think.
No,
I
but
mean,
I
this
feel
is-
like you should be portrayed in a certain way. It's just like anywhere where you have a professional.
Like corporate board meetings, investor meetings, they're not up in that shit in like a Hawaiian t-shirt and shorts and some flip flops.
I see what you guys are coming from,
They're
but
in some Armani.
I don't think they're wearing it like that. I think it was probably gonna be like collared shirt, like golf wear, basically.
I highly. It's because like what the idea that I got behind the dress code law, and like granted I haven't looked up the recent revision of it, was it actually targeted the women, meaning that women couldn't wear quote unquote like revealing outfits, V-necks, or anything that accentuates assets or whatever. Just the same draconian laws that we had in school, where women couldn't.
Cool,
Yeah, they couldn't wear shirts that shoulders because God forbids a dude looks at a girl's shoulder. And they're actually comparing it to how women are subjugated over in the Middle East and countries where they have strict laws on what women can wear, whereas the men, they can do what they want. So that's why I heard about that law-ish thing they were trying to do in the Senate, but I haven't heard about the revision yet.
Yeah, so they put that through. That was corny. My LOL of the week would be, oh my gosh. I mean, you don't have to do all three of them. I just wanted to do that because I felt like my what the fuck was a little corny. But my LOL of the week would definitely be the way my job swears that I think I'm Beyonce, and I can't even blame them because when I work, when I go to work, oh my gosh, literally, I don't know if you saw my TikTok, but I posted a TikTok and we had like a whole cultural fest day at work. And oh my gosh, like everybody was dancing and stuff like that, and we were like doing like all our cultural dances, and like we were all doing things. I was doing compa, like people were doing salsa, people were doing cumbia, people were doing like Indian dances. It was fun.
Oh, that's
but
really
then
cute.
One of the African ladies was like, "Oh, put some American music on, like do something." I was like, "Okay, I got y'all." Tell me why I put tell me why I put Cuff It and then Energy.
Yeah, no surprise. And I bet you went hard.
Girl, you just see the video on TikTok?
Sweating up a storm.
No, I was
insert clip here.
Oh yeah, I can insert it because I own it. See, that's why I have my own podcast, babes. It's all me. Let me show you. That killed me. Oh my gosh. All right, here it is. See, everybody's dressed up. Everybody's doing their thing. I was like, hold on. Let me go cut. I literally forgot where I was for a second. I swear to you, I forgot where I was for a second. Watch. Bop.
You are stupid,
you
bro.
See how quickly I got up? We're in the work warehouse. I was like, wait a minute. I'm at work right now. Let me not act like I'm at
He was busting down, though.
I ate. I don't care what y'all say. I ate. But yeah, now everyone's like, my nickname is Tiny Dancer, Beyonce, like, and
I think they're gonna give you a big head.
Girl,
they haven't already.
They already did. Like, and I'm literally thinking. So we for last Halloween we have like I guess every Halloween we have a costume competition. Like whoever gets like the best outfit gets PTO, like an extra day of PTO or something.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, last time I went as Napoleon Dynamite. But girl, let me tell you something. Hold on, let me just show you. It's just best if I show you what I was thinking for my outfit, cause I think we'll all get a key out of it.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think you understand.
I do understand because I've seen the videos.
My gosh.
I was like, bitch, if I show
If
up in
you
that,
do that, I will show up to your job and film everybody's reaction.
You
Like,
gotta have the wig too with it.
That's what my coworkers. I was like, if I show up in this, there's no way I'm gonna lose.
no way.
There's no way.
No way. Like,
And I'll do the dance. Hold up. Let me make sure it's flat because we have some drinks on the table. Who this girl in the back of the room? Hey, who this girl in the back of the room? Who this girl in the back of the room? It's the Grove, it's the Beyonce group. Who this girl in the back of the room? Hey, who this girl in the back of the room?
You're only on the intro. It's been 10 minutes.
I'm sick. All right, you're right. Okay, that's my LOL OMG. What the fuck of the week?
Yay!
Go. You have all the time.
Mine. I'm just gonna do OMG, but it's my birthday. The queen is turning 25 tomorrow. So even though that's not
25, you're too sexy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But yes. So that is my OMG. Yes, we are having fun.
We're in the mid-20s officially. God bless us 20-somethings. God bless us 20-somethings.
Yes.
Cheers to
Libra season. Are you excited for your birthday?
I am.
Did you buy yourself a present?
No, I'm a little. Well, yes, I bought myself a $400 massage tomorrow. I'm very excited.
More than I bought anything for myself.
I am very, very excited about my $400 massage. Well, and there's a facial too. So.
Okay, girl. She said self-care. Oh. Well, I guess I didn't hear anything about it, so I guess it's okay if I tell you. But the girl, maybe should I?
Girl, they haven't said
they
shit.
haven't said anything, so I don't think it's gonna happen. But the girls were so. Well, never mind, because they could do something later on, maybe. But I'll just say that what's it called? We're all pitching in to get you something, and then we never heard anything back from it, so it was just like, okay, oh well. So maybe not that gift, but we'll be there celebrating with you at Drag Bar. Don't worry.
Wait, huh?
That's all you need to know, girl. That's all you need to know. That's all you're getting until the end of the year. Because then it'll be, or at least the end of next month, because that's when it'll be safe. But yeah, I'm happy for you. Happy early birthday, because I'm pretty sure you're going to be turning 25 during this podcast. Period.
Oh
per.
My God.
Per.
Oh gosh. We're going to be here for an hour. Yay!
I'm dead.
Cheers.
Okay, OMG. B, what you got?
Oh man, y'all strapped in for this one.
Oh my God. You always have the wildest ones, by the way.
Hey, I get myself into wild situations. All right. So check it. So a couple months ago.
Ooh, pause. So, anyways, back to it. Let's not waste any more time. B, OMG, LOL, what the fuck? Let's go.
All right, let's go. Let's get it. All right. So I matched with this girl on Tinder a couple months ago. I was definitely in a very big horny state. So, looks, factors, personalities. Honestly, I didn't give a fuck about that. I was just trying to get down in the guts, And in the guts I was situated in for a couple of weeks. Then, like all things, the fire died out. Really wasn't feeling her, She was a 30-year-old who didn't have a job, wanted to party out every night. Right, and every time that we would go out and party, she would expect me to pay for everything, which, hey, I would have done if she was my girl, but no way I'm cuffing that, right? Bada bing, bada boom, right? So we stopped talking for about maybe 3 weeks, and then she hits me up, saying like, oh, hey, just want to let you know, by the way, that I got married. And I'm like, okay, all right, cool, good for you. Hey, yo, man. Yeah, she knew this girl less time than she knew me. She knew me at that time for about 3 months.
Hey.
So you do the math in your head, right?
Hey.
Yeah. So fast forward, 2 weeks ago. Oh, and between 2 weeks ago and from when she told me that she got married, she has been sending me nudes, have been asking to hang out with me, been asking to fuck, like begging. For me to come down and see her, this, that, and the third, and I did my best to, dry text, not really get too much attention to it, just enough. No, just enough where she kept on coming back, but not enough where I actually did anything. I never went down, never met up. No, like I'm saying, like I never like put it stopped it in its tracks because bitch, you should already know, right? You're a grown ass adult. You already know what you're doing is wrong. You said you have a quote unquote wife that bought you an $8 ring that turned your fingers green, and then went to Walmart and bought you a $200 ring like that was gonna make a fucking difference, and it's a double banded gold ring with a very small diamond, about the size of a fucking pupil of a
The
person's
way
eye.
I'm gagging.
Look,
$8?
I know the $8 one was a little corny, but girl, the $200 one, it's the love that counts.
No.
Yeah, she don't love this lady, and the lady don't
You're
love
right.
her.
I mean, let's be honest.
Less
It's the
than
love that
3
counts,
months?
but how
Because-
long have they been in love for?
No.
4 weeks.
No time.
The ring is as cheap as the love. Come on
That's
now.
right.
Like,
But
please.
here it is. There's an even funner part about it, right?
$8?
$8, right? So
That's dollars,
apparently on their honeymoon, her
It costs more than that.
yeah, they went to like some they went to
Bro.
some like zoo in
My
North
toilet
Carolina.
paper costs more than that. That's crazy.
But okay, so they're on their
Sorry,
honeymoon,
sorry, honey.
and they're both drunk and everything, and her wife admits that she still misses and talks to her ex. So old girl is just like, well, if I catch you talking to your ex, I'm gonna go fuck another woman. And old girl now has a girlfriend along with the wife that the wife, of course, doesn't know about. I'm not the girlfriend, but she's still trying to fuck on me to this day, right? So. I was like, I was bored one Sunday. I was very fucking bored. Had nothing fucking better to do. I was hungry, hungover. She was like trying to invite me out because this girl smokes hookah. Like, man, girl, you 30. Oh, by the way, she also got a job as a teacher, quit her job as a teacher to be a stripper. Didn't have a stripper license, only lasted as a stripper for 3 days. 3 days.
Wait, you gotta have a license to be a stripper?
You need to have a license to be a stripper.
What?
Yeah.
That kind of just killed my dream a little bit.
You
Yeah.
could get the license though. You'll be fine.
It's about $300 though.
Oh, only $20.
$300.
Oh. You get the
But
license.
right, so I thought I want to appease her for a little bit. I'm gonna hang out with her, just to girl a little lonely, right?
She used to teach children.
Yeah.
That's a little
She
concerning.
said, I'm trying to make money. It's not. I mean, I don't think it affects her job to be a teacher because like that could all be separate, like compartmentalized or whatever.
She got hired at the strip joint and fired in 3 days.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the fact that she kind of think it through. Like, I'm like, dang girl, maybe you are right. Because why didn't you think that through? As a teacher, you should be logical.
But
Yeah.
here's the big gag about it all. So I met up with her on at the Battery for like a little brunch session because she kept on sending me nudes of her like doing things to herself and all that. She sent me one where with the butt plug, and the butt plug looked like shit, and I was just completely fucking turned off. So I'm like, girl, you need to chill out with this shit, right? So I had brunch with her, and she was like, I'm talking like, oh my god, like I really wish we can just fuck one more time. Like I really wish, I really want you, and like I miss you. Da 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 da. And I'm like, but you have a wife and I guess a girlfriend now. How's that? That's weird. Anyways. But so yeah, I kind of laid down that like, hey yo man, I don't knock on houses. I don't do it like that. That ain't my shtick. That ain't my thing. And I was like, do you even love this woman? Like, cause clearly.
What she said?
She said, yeah, of course I love her. And I was like,
Wait, which woman?
her wife.
Oh, the wife. Okay.
And I was like, okay, if you loved her, why do you have a girlfriend and why are you still trying to fuck on me? Well, she's like, there. She like, provides me financial support. And, like, she said that we can have like a house. And I was like, okay, so she's a crutch for you. She's a crutch and you're holding on to her because you don't know what else to do in your 30s and you're having a midlife crisis because you haven't gotten your shit together.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yo, we can definitely be friends. We can totally maybe.
I don't know why you said that? But okay.
Hey, I gotta keep the interest there.
Nah.
But
Hey, you need to stop.
yeah, but I left her in a parking inside the parking deck because she lost her car in the parking deck and couldn't find it. And I was like, you're in your grown ass age, you don't know where the fuck you park your car at, and you expect me to go up and down this parking deck.
You just left her.
I was driving around damn near 15 minutes trying to look for a fucking car. Bitch, you tell me you don't know where? No landmarks? It's the Battery. You're either in the A.
I have one question, and I feel like this is gonna make everything make sense.
Yes, she is.
See,
Yes, she is. Yes.
that's why your stories are always so wild, because you always like to. I learned a new word. The Native American term for these people is washishi, washishu. I remember which pronunciation, but either way, you need to stop messing with the washishu because it's not. It's not helping nobody. That's why you always have.
But I think it adds
How
a
do you
little
say
spice
it
to
in
my
Creole?
life.
Like, Moon Blanc?
Moon Blanc.
Like,
Blah.
we need to stop messing with them.
But yeah, I left her in the parking deck. Because, bitch.
That's stupid. You know, what would be hilarious if she knew exactly where it was, but she was just trying to, like,
Yeah, probably just trying to finesse you.
like,
Just try to,
No,
try
no.
to spend a little quality time.
No. No. She did not know where her car
Not
was.
me.
At
I would
all.
not. I would be like, oh, you don't know, girl. Have fun looking for it.
Exactly what I said after 10 minutes.
After 10 minutes, bitch. As soon as she said she didn't know where her car is, I'm like, babes,
Hey,
Atlanta
I said
is
I
a
would
big
try.
place, and it's time to go.
I tried. I did my best. But, bitch, be better. All right, the look on you, it's not attractive. It's very if you want to know the real reason why I don't want to fuck you, you're very unattractive to me.
Dang.
Literally, the only reason why I was fucking on you is because I was trying to fuck on a hole, and you were the easiest hole I can find.
Wow, this is really
That's
naughty.
I just can't.
Don't be a hump and dump kind of person, girl.
It was a hump. It was a hump and dump,
Like, it's okay.
and then I did my old ghosty method, and the bitch can't pick a hint.
If I'm gonna
So
be
I just-
honest, if I'm gonna be real honest, I'm gonna have to clock you on that because you talk about she was just the closest hole, but look, girl, let's be honest, your track record ain't looking so great.
Hey man, I got a lot of close holes.
Yes, but I was just saying your track record ain't looking so great. The ones that you introduced to us, I'm gonna say there were no American Next Top Model.
Okay, so I would never introduce a regular hole to you guys.
What was it? What was her name? Mabry? Audrey?
Audrey
Okay,
was
well-
actually like my girlfriend.
Yeah, she was the
And
girlfriend.
honestly,
That was a bad choice. But
very very
What
bad
about the one before
choice.
that?
But I will say, out of the 3 women that I've dated, and I have brought to you guys, the 3.
Who is the
Adam.
other one? Who is the other one? Because I remember the Hispanic chick. I remember her.
And
the
then Grayson.
last one, yeah, Grayson.
That's it. That's
Oh,
all I've ever
yeah.
dated.
I totally forgot about her.
Yep, that's all I ever dated.
Whoopsie. But, yeah, girl, that's all I'm saying.
That's all I ever dated. And obviously, y'all seen that because y'all my friends, and I at least have been with them for at least 6 months. So, you know, they were gonna
Yeah.
see y'all eventually.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to wait until a year. I told you this before. I'm gonna need you to wait 12. I'm gonna need you to double that time.
Yeah,
Well,
Yes.
right now we're
Well,
just
with Grayson
talking.
though.
We're just talking about a hole.
Okay.
This is just
okay.
a regular. Yeah, because like, remember,
But
I'm in my whole
just saying,
phase.
I'm just saying. She's like, oh, like you were just a whole, like you weren't even that attractive. I was like, girl.
Exactly that.
Like I said, I just have to clock it for a second.
No,
I just have to
exactly,
clock it.
exactly. Because y'all don't understand. Well, you would understand, right? Listen, because it's a
I
lot.
understand.
I have a lot of regrets.
Oh, no,
sex-
Nick.
girl, because you only have sex with your boyfriend.
No, bitch. What I'm talking
Raw
about?
at that.
Nigga, no, I'm talking about testosterone, nigga.
Oh.
The hyping up of the sexual
I thought-
desires and attractions and all that
Oh.
shit. You a
I just
fucking
thought we
horn
were talking
machine for a
about-
goddamn.
I just thought we were talking about like fucking while we were horny.
Hell
because,
nah,
yeah.
nigga, that shit, like, it made
I-
you go through puberty again.
Yeah,
I
girl.
understand,
Yeah,
yo,
I
little
get it.
boys and shit,
Yeah,
man.
I
what the
don't
fuck?
understand that.
Welcome to the fucking land of testosterone.
I
girl.
am,
We
and
can't
that's
help
why
it.
that's why I could not be in a relationship. That's why that's the main reason why I
You
broke
know
up with
what?
Grayson.
That's growth.
I know. At least you're.
At least you know you don't. Well, I mean, actually,
I think
you
at
were
this
really
time-
never.
I think at this time she doesn't need a relationship. I think when life slows down, when things slow down, looking for a partner would be more ideal then.
Yeah, right
But
now
for
I'm
the
just
now,
enjoying my. I'm just,
yeah.
if anything,
We're still
being
in our 20s.
being in those 3 relationships have taught me one thing, and I'm not ready for a relationship because
Yeah.
I cannot
Yeah.
be.
That
I
is
cannot.
true.
It's just
That
it just
was
can't.
low key something that I figured out too because
Can't.
recently this week I was talking to this guy on Bumble. Like he was Haitian too. He was from Florida. He was like he's like the other version of the Haitians. You either have the New York Haitians or the Floridian Haitian. Like he was the Floridian one. And so he was talking. He was cute. We saw him at the Renaissance concert. I'm pretty sure he was like the guy who wore like that big red outfit. If you saw that, with the yellow beard.
Huh.
Yeah, we matched. And so we were talking, and I'll show you a picture later.
Okay.
But yeah, we matched, and we were talking and stuff like that, and literally, like, we were just kind of keeping it casual. Like, first of all, I haven't been on I haven't been on a date. I haven't been in a relationship. I haven't been,
Really?
talking. Yeah, girl. I'm
For how long?
I'm a virgin girl. Quarter of a century now.
You never been on a date?
Quarter of a century now.
Have you ever had a boyfriend?
Honestly,
No, I knew that you never had a boyfriend, but you never been on a date.
Girl, I ain't never even had anybody in my DMs talk about you sexy, send me no dick pic, nothing.
Dude,
Damn.
better.
Yeah.
It's been dry.
I mean, no, it hasn't been dry.
Girl, the relationship side of my life.
Yeah,
it's been
relationship, but like I feel like
the sexual,
the sex.
Oh yeah,
is everything.
girl.
Yeah, you out there. You know? We outside.
Yeah.
But I don't. That's your own fault.
Like what?
Yeah, it's the guy that you're attracted to.
Yeah, like you're not setting those boundaries. You are just looking for sex. So then,
That's all you're gonna get.
yeah.
That's why I'm on Bumble though. That's why I'm on Tinder though.
Tinder for relationships. Hey man, take it from me.
That's where me and my man met.
Which
That's
one?
what also I met Jen
one?
and Audrey.
The last one. I mean,
That's all I have to say about that.
whatever.
But yeah, back to the topic. So like, it was I don't know like the cues. Like I don't know like when to flirt. I don't know what flirting looks like. So if someone did it to me in public,
Yeah, you are very horrible at that.
like
That's true.
like there was one
I
time
don't
you
think
tried to
I
say
ever
that guy was like trying to flirt with me, and
Yeah.
he complimented my outfit. I was like, thanks. I look
Oh,
good.
when was this? Was that
At 10.
Yeah, it was
When we
at
were
10.
Like he pulled me over and he was literally like,
You
I
weren't
like your
there.
outfit.
I
You
wasn't-
actually
I wasn't-
you weren't there. Or at least you weren't in that area, like when we saw.
No.
Was that the
Was that the
you weren't
time?
there.
Y'all went to time with that?
There was one time that we went without you.
Yeah.
I think you were doing something though. That's why we didn't go without. That's why we
I
didn't go.
can't
with
remember what you were doing.
Probably doing what I do best.
You. Yeah, girl.
Probably.
I know. That's how we were like, let's go. But yeah, so dude like pulled me over and he was just like, I like your outfit. I was like, thank you. Like I just to impress. Like, and I kept it pushing. Like I need you to if you. At this point, I need to say, "Hey, I like you. Can I buy you a drink?" Like it's that simple.
So you
No,
direct.
but-
I need directness because
I know,
can't play
but
the
like
game.
that's
I can't.
not how everybody
How am I supposed to win at a
is.
game I never played before?
You see
You
how
need
other
to
people are
learn.
playing the game.
Like
You be observant.
Watch
like,
your rom-com.
I can't. Like it's literally like it just doesn't click. I'm sorry. It just
Well,
doesn't
maybe
click.
because it's different for dudes of girls. Because I feel
Yeah,
as though
and
it's a
then
lot
the thing with the
easier to
gays,
like
too, I
flirt with
hear-
women.
From hearing from other people's
Well,
experience, like a lot of it's
you
like
ain't
with
no
eye
different.
contacts and stuff like that. No, the lesbians they move quick. It's like
Hey
I
man,
know,
we already
but
know
I'm just saying-
before
they're ready
we
to
even
move into the
Okay,
second date.
we already know
well-
what we're gonna compliment on you. We already know what we're going to say, and we already know how we're trying to have the night
That's
turned
how-
out.
I feel like that's how men are though.
Like
Well, men if they're trying to go after women, but I feel as though gay men flirting. I mean, if they're not like the twinks, it's just.
yeah. I did not know.
I don't know. That man was clearly flirting with you, so I don't.
I mean, he didn't
think-
try to say anything
I
else.
think
That's
you're
why I was like,
oblivious. Because
Yeah.
you were just like.
I feel
yeah.
as though if
I
anybody's
never-
complimenting
I
your
never
look
had
or
I'm
your
just saying,
outfit,
like, if
Yeah.
I were him, like, I wouldn't say anything else to you either.
and that's me because it's
Okay.
like everybody compliments me on my outfits. Like that's the one thing people compliment me on is my outfit. So if you compliment me on my outfit, you're not special.
Okay.
Like I'm sorry.
but maybe it's how he's complimenting you on your outfit.
He literally said, "I like your outfit." He didn't say that.
And he was looking at you. He was staring at you. I told you that.
Did not see him. Sorry.
I told you.
I'm with my girls and we on these face. Like, girl.
Fine.
I just did not see it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I
Tomorrow?
cannot pluck it. Okay.
Not even that.
Sea bass to me.
And
Lord,
if
have
not,
mercy.
tomorrow at
Ooh,
Pride.
Ooh,
Ooh.
no.
Finding
Yes,
man
because
at
we'll
Pride.
be
Look,
in
look.
Atlanta.
And
I
it'll
will
be
say this.
nothing but gay people
I will say
everywhere.
this. My opinions on interracial dating is specifically for white people.
Okay,
It changes on the day to day.
we in Atlanta.
If I have seen a
Where did this
Black
come from?
History, I'm just saying because I know Pride has a lot of. This Pride is Washishi Pride. Black Pride is already coming.
But
Went.
Pride has a lot of everyone.
Yes. But this is Washishi Pride. So, my opinion on them, it goes by a day to day thing. If I seen like a Black History podcast, or if I seen something about Black history, sometimes it's like a no. Recently, I just watched this video about this person who's talking about, I would never bring you back to my family. Like, they don't like the spice in my life, and I was like, yeah, no. So if this is what's gonna happen, just know that if we're on a turn off for them today.
Okay.
For recently, until further notice. But anyways, let's bring it back to the whole thing. Either way, so he started talking to me. We started kikiing. I didn't understand the size, so we're just casually talking. And then he randomly told me he randomly asked me. He was like, "So what are you looking for?" And honestly, that question.
Who are we talking about right now?
The Floridian
Bumble.
Haitian, yeah,
Bumble.
yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah.
guy who matched
date,
Bumble.
yeah. He asked me, "What are you looking for?" And I was
I
like,
hate that question.
yeah, I was literally like stumped, and I was like, dang,
What do you
maybe.
mean? That's probably one of the easiest questions because what are you looking for?
I mean,
I
yeah, you
asked him,
should.
what do you want?
Yeah,
Yes,
I told him. I
that's
told him
true.
I was
You
like,
should know.
like I haven't really been in a relationship, so like I don't know what I would really necessarily like want, because like I don't know if like a polyamorous relationship would be for me. Like I don't know if like an open relationship would be for me. Like I just haven't.
Maybe
Like,
it
tried
wasn't
I
a
haven't
relationship based
experienced.
question. It was just literally like, are you just looking for casualty? Are you looking
Yeah,
to
that's what I
Maybe.
was thinking.
build
Maybe I
something?
went.
You want
I
to
mean,
talk?
he did not text me.
Yeah. Because like,
I thought he meant
So I was
like,
like,
oh,
I
are
don't
you
know.
looking just for sex? Are you looking like for a
So-
long-term
No,
relationship?
when
Or are
it's-
you
that's
just
why I was
looking
like,
to
So that's why I
chat?
was like, oh yeah, like I don't know, but I was just like, I'm down to
You
like
told him-
explore. I was like, I'm down to explore. Like that's the answer. I'm down to explore.
you should have just said that.
And so yeah, he hasn't responded to me, and I was just like,
When was this?
this was literally like, I want to say we were talking like since last week, like end of last week, like almost like a week ago, and like we kind of talked for the weekend, and then like we kind of kept it cute. Then like he asked me on Wednesday, I think. Cricket aired, and that's usually how it goes in the DMs too. If you didn't know, like it's not that I haven't tried myself. I want you to know, especially the days when I used to try to do it with DL guys who always ask for the pics, and then you give them a pic. Freaking what's it called? Blocked.
Damn.
Yeah, the gays are brutal. Like the gays are brutal. But yeah, that's very interesting. Anyways, thank you for the LOL, OMG, what the fuck. Let's move on. Let's talk about what's going down on the TL. And let me tell you, this week was honestly kind of hectic for the TL. The TL was wilding this week, honestly. All right, let's bring it to topic. This is the one I really wanted to talk about. Folsom Fair. You already know?
Yeah.
You already know. She already knows. See? Oh my god. Okay, so for the girls who don't know, Folsom is a very kink supportive festival in San Francisco only, mind you.
A king?
Kink.
Gay man.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Gay man.
Gay man. Straight people go there too, though. A lot of straight people go there apparently. And it's a very festival where basically, like in San Francisco, they go balls to the wall outside in the daylight, and they just be fucking in public
Whoa.
and expressing all the kinks under the rainbow.
In public?
Yeah, in public.
Is that legal?
Yeah, over there it is, because I'm pretty sure it's legal to be naked in San Francisco,
Really?
which is why it only happens in San Francisco. I don't quote me on that.
Okay, but like,
but they have
there's-
very loose laws when it comes to clothing.
Right, because there's one thing to be naked in public. It's another thing to be fucking in public.
That's why it
Yeah.
only happens at Folsom. It's an 18 plus event. You have to pay to get in. It's like a blocked off street. No kids are there. But yeah, they be going balls to the wall and be fucking. And it's been a thing since 1984.
Dang.
The TL did not like it, however, because they saw one picture. They saw one picture, and it was a dude getting fisted right on the street. Like literally
Right in broad daylight.
right on the street. Like, fisted, bitch. Like, whole arm in there. And more power to him. I
In the
can't
middle-
relate,
in the
but
middle
more
of the
power to
street is
him.
crazy.
I can't relate.
And the TL did not like that. A lot of the gays were going very puritanical. They were like, this is disgusting, da da da. What pissed me off about the conversation, one of the things that pissed me off about the conversation was like how they were like, oh, the homophobes were right. The homophobes were right. If the homophobes are right, then let's finish the job for them. Let's do it the Nazi way, because the Nazis were trying to kill gay people too. Fire up the ovens, bitch, if you think the homophobes are right.
Wait, the gays were saying that?
They were like, the homophobes are right. Like, we're disgusting. Like,
I think it's just Gen.
All right, that's
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, fire up the ovens, bitch.
extra.
Fire up the ovens. Let's get it over with. Like, that's too much. So, yeah, that was a discourse that was going on. They're trying to say that was right. A lot of people did not like it. A lot of people have a lot of opinions on it. A lot of people had stuff to say. And the one thing I will say, the one picture that I saw that I was kind of like, I'm not even gonna defend it. I'm not even gonna defend it. It was this dude who was trying to make a statement on consent of like people touching him. You know what he did, girl? Mind you, he's washishi.
He was trying to get consent on people touching him.
No, he was trying to like perform. Like he was trying to do like a performance thing basically.
Oh, okay.
Like a strip show.
Guess what he tried to do? Guess what he did to stop people from touching him?
Spit on him?
Pissed on himself.
Worse.
Poo?
He shit on himself.
He literally has shit smeared all over his body.
Be so serious.
Yo, fire up the ovens. Fire it up, man.
That was his statement on people touching him.
No, I see it.
You know what the nerve he had to say? Oh, if people accidentally brushed up on him, he would have wet wipes.
Does he have medical insurance?
So
because
I'm stomping you out.
Exactly.
Wait, was he like
I'm Spartan kicking
just
you
secluded somewhere, or was he actually like walking around?
Bitch, smear.
Because if he was just
he did 2 girls 1 cup apparently. Well scooped.
That is.
And then you know what else? He had the audacity. I don't know. He had someone to help him. He had someone to help him because you know what? He had the audacity to have on his back, smeared in shit, mind you, scat pig. So someone helped him. So this was a 2-person job because it was at the top of the back. It wasn't.
Y'all sure it wasn't Nutella?
I don't think it's. I don't think.
You want me to find the picture?
No,
I have the screenshots.
No, thank you.
If I had the phone, I was gonna show you the screenshots.
No, thank you.
I definitely don't think it's Nutella.
It was a gay washishi. It wasn't Nutella. I promise you, it wasn't Nutella.
I don't even understand.
Here's my take on it, right? Because we here in Atlanta have sex clubs, we have kink clubs, we have big establishments that are dedicated to that kind of all over, right? You know, and it's still in a semi-public setting. I mean, it's a big-ass building. You know, obviously there is, for that, at least in Atlanta, there's a dress code requirement. There's membership fees. Obviously, I believe it's actually 21 and up. You know, so they do their due diligence. They have people that are, like, moderate it, make sure that's not getting too crazy, too cuckoo, you know. But it's still, like, kink. So there's still, like, some, like, extreme stuff, like people hanging from ceilings from their titties, like all that. Still extreme stuff. But there's moderators to make sure that it's still like a consensual, cool, everyone is Gucci, it's just the vibe type deal. My problem with Folsom is the lack of moderation, in my personal opinion. Now, I understand that it's a thing for the kink community to be out loud and proud and to be in a space where they meet like-minded individuals. And I completely agree with that. Please, by all means, do that.
Why in the streets?
Yeah, in the public streets of the daytime.
I mean, this is the thing, though. San Francisco has always been a sexually charged city. Like, it was the epicenter of the AIDS epidemic.
I can see why.
So, it's always been a sexually charged thing. Like, I mean, AIDS happened in the 80s. This thing started in 1984. Like,
connect dots.
So, the only thing I have to say about that is, like, I mean, I don't agree with, like, people, like, touching people without consent, of course, like, thing. But, like, at the same time, this is, like, a very sexually concentrated like place. So like if you're gonna be walking around with your like dick out and stuff like that, like you have to be ready to like kind of like swap some people off because obviously these people we don't understand consent. Like,
well, you know, I don't think that's fair to, like, I mean, if you're at this kink festival or whatever and people know you're going to be walking around naked, nobody should just be touching you.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't agree with it. But it's like, you have to be prepared for those strays because there's always going to be someone, especially in America.
And that's why they need moderators.
Yeah, they need tents.
And I don't know if they, like, might have, because I don't go there. I don't think, like...
A poop tent.
Yeah.
Or like a different stations.
There's not enough... We don't have... Like, a lot of us don't have enough information to even be forming opinions. And that's the reason why I really wanted to talk about it. Because, like, a lot of it was unwanted opinions by a lot of, like, Gen Zers. Like, a lot of people had the audacity to, like, find it disgusting, this, that, and the third. And it was like, okay, but here's the thing. You guys were never going to go to it anyways. Like, let's say, like, back in 1998, when Folsom was still going on, because this thing has been still, like, for 15 years at that point, because it started in 1984. No one was walking around with Folsom City pictures and asking people's opinions on them. But now, because we have Twitter and we're so connected with the world, everyone feels like they are entitled to not only have an opinion, but voice their opinion on things. And it's just like, okay, but here's the thing. Folsom happens only in San Francisco. It doesn't happen in New York. It doesn't happen in Houston. It doesn't happen in Dallas. It doesn't happen in Arizona. It doesn't happen in Los Angeles. It doesn't happen in Berlin. Well, it might happen in Berlin because there's some clubs over there. It doesn't happen in Paris. It doesn't happen in Shanghai. It doesn't happen in Tokyo. It doesn't happen in Kyoto. It's only a thing that San Francisco gays have to really worry about and the people in that area. And if you live in that area, you know exactly what's going on. So I don't know why some random ass dude in Wyoming who has negative $400 in his draft wasn't even gonna go to San Francisco anyways, has an opinion on it. Like,
I feel as though it's the same. It's the same way too about how people view Freaknik.
Well, Freaknik was kind of wild.
No, Freaknik was absolutely fucking insane. Absolutely fucking insane. But it was just a big. But like how you saying how. You know, we didn't have flyers that handed out like, what was your opinion about Freaknik? Yeah, exactly. How did you feel about all the women that got sexual? So, you know, we didn't have that back then. Yeah. But, you know, eventually, because, you know, it's black dominated, they kind of shut that shit down mad quick. You know, I'm pretty sure people would have formed the same exact opinions that they're forming right now with the little information that they have.
Yup. If Freaknik was still going on, like, people would have all types of things to say. I mean,
they would have a lot of shit to say.
So, but like, even in like the clean parts, they would have think. And I kind of have to remind people. I was like, girl, if you haven't been to, I mean, there was someone on the tweet. They were like, and I kind of agree with them. So that's all. Like, girl, if you haven't been to Jamaica. They literally have like sex in clubs like all the time, like dagger parties and stuff.
I feel like that's Caribbean culture in general.
So, yeah, so I'm like, okay, if you're gonna clock Folsom, go ahead and clock these people. But at that point, you're crossing a cultural line that you cannot cross because at that point, it's not your culture. Right. So you can't say nothing about it. But of course, they're not gonna say nothing because they have nothing to say about it.
My only thing is like I know for a fact that certain medias are going to and have used Folsom Pics as a way to push a specific agenda about a specific demographic to people, and that's what I don't like. Yeah, because like you could tell when like it's something that is like a legit like little like Folsom, like it's a legit festival going on for a minute. The people that know.
Exactly.
It's whatever. It wasn't meant for your eyes to see in the first place.
The girls that get it, and the girls that don't.
You're not supposed to get it if you don't get it.
If you want to be there, go there. If you don't want to be there, don't be there. But it's just for me, I'm just tired of like people forming opinions on things that like don't affect them. Like if that's not for you, that's not for you. Leave it for the people that it is for. Like for me, mayo is not my cup of tea. I don't like mayo. I hate mayo. I don't like mustard. I don't like mustard. But I'm not gonna like curse people out every time I see them have mustard. Like, oh, that's so disgusting. Mustard is gross. Like, I can't believe you're putting that in your body. Da da da. I don't care what people have to say. I don't care if it's not your opinion or not. Da da da. I'm not gonna do that because why?
Also, different strokes for different folks.
Exactly.
People are into scat play. It's a real fucking thing. It's a big thing in a lot of other countries actually. So, hey, it just happens to be a thing for some people here. What the fuck ever.
I will say, I don't agree with scat play.
Hey. Different strokes for different folks. Some people are into piss play. Some people are into throw-ups, night play, blood play. Those people that's throwing up the bubonic plague for us. I just know it. There's people that are bug chasers. Y'all know what bug chasers are?
That's a biohazard, girl.
That's a kink.
Like, I know it's a kink, but it's a biohazard. I'm not trying to kink shame, but it's a biohazard. Sorry. Disgusting.
You know,
I don't know.
Go ahead, scat community, cancel me.
Some kinks
cancel me and block me.
Should be illegal. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, like
oh my god, like age play should probably.
Age play definitely should be illegal, and I honestly am gonna push that DDLG.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
That's why I mean you kind of have to be, even if it's not for you. You can't just like sit
kinks?
Back.
What? You know it's hereditary, right? I gotta look up your kinks.
Hereditary.
Girl.
Age play?
No, bitch, your kinks.
No.
The kinks are hereditary?
Yeah, kinks are actually hereditary.
Okay. But yeah, that age play can go somewhere.
But yeah, no, definitely. I understand that. But not only that too, and also in the thread, there was this, this is why I'm saying, all right, honestly, you guys, after reading this thread, this might be a hot take, but I'm starting to consider. Oh, girl, show me the after, because I really want to get into that.
I don't even know. Is this like a new horoscope?
I know, right?
It's your kink horoscope.
I'm saying. The thread, this might be a hot take, but I'm starting to think homosexuality might be a mental illness. Because the way some of these guys were, like, thinking.
Hold on.
I think hypersexuality is a mental illness.
I can't.
Probably, yes.
Yeah.
Let me just get into it. So there's this one guy who was like, oh, this is so disgusting. This is gross, about the fisting video. He's like, so this is disgusting. This is gross. He needs to have morality and standards. You go on his profile page.
Oh.
What do you see?
This you?
What do you see?
What?
You see his dick print on his Switch. And that was just me. That was the pin tweet. That's all I did. That's all I saw. So I was like, okay. Yeah, so that's all I was like, okay. He has an OnlyFans. So that's all I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
like, master of morality
exactly.
over here.
I was like, okay, makes sense. White anyways. So then I'm reading like the threads along. And girl, that wasn't even the worst part. Worst part is people clocked him. They were like, sir, I know you're not talking about public standards and morality when you, sir, are masturbating in the forest. In the forest. In public.
Sir.
And then he was
Not
like,
with the deer.
He was like, that's deep in the forest and like no one was gonna catch me. I was like, sir, I don't know where you live, but down in Georgia, that's where the kids play. That's the kids' playground. The forest is the kids' playground, bitch. They're always doing some fucking, especially white kids. They're always doing some fucking shit in the fucking forest. They're always shooting their BB guns in the forest, always doing some shit in the forest. So you, a 16-year-old really could have clocked you. Whereas this event was like private, 18 plus, at least you paid to get in. Like the people that were there wanted to be there. Mm-hmm. I could have stumbled upon your ass masturbating and not want to see that. But he was like, oh, I'm getting paid for my shit. How do you know dudes who's getting fisted is not getting paid? How do you know he's not going to put that on his OnlyFans? Like,
wait, so the person that took a picture of the fisting, they were...
It was like from a guy, like he tweeted about it and then there was like another picture. I'll show you.
But it wasn't like somebody from the street just like could see him, right?
The guy who got fisted?
Yeah.
Yeah, girl. That's why the person took the picture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So wasn't...
Then,
well, that's why there needs to be some type of, because that could have been a child to see that. That's weird.
Well, no, see, but also, why are you taking pictures of people in a sexual act?
I mean,
and then posting without their consent?
Yes, that's weird.
That's why I'm saying the internet has connected us a little too much because
right.
It's like,
now you got a random man's fisting video on your phone.
We would have we in Atlanta would not have seen that unless we knew somebody who went there, who took pictures, who showed us. And at that point, they're more comfortable to show us.
But all I'm saying is they should probably have that a little bit more closed off and like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Why am I on 85 and can see you being fisted at this festival?
It's at a closed off part of like the street. It's like on a business street. Like think of like probably like on Piedmont Park, but it's like closed off. Basically.
But I'm saying random people that were not a part of the festival could see it.
I don't know how far it went. I don't know like where they closed it off.
If that's true, I could see how people are like, that's a little bit.
Apparently, it goes on in the heart of the festival or fair or whatever. Like I just don't know.
We ain't there.
They need to get them some tents.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Or like put up like big ass blankets, just like block off the street, black out the street.
Yeah, like
that. I would actually be like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
whatever. Hey.
But no, I should not be able to see you doing anything from the street.
I mean, right. If I'm waiting at a stoplight and I look over to my left and there you are getting fisted, I'll be mad as fuck.
I'd be like, what?
Why I can't give too
little
much
Tommy in the car saying, "Mommy, what is this?"
I'm dead. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how to like really defend it because I just don't know the layout of it. I don't know how they do it. I don't know like thing. But I do know that it's an 18 plus event, and I do know they try to make sure it's like as safe and consensual as possible.
I mean, it's been going on for almost 30 years now. So shit,
40,
they must be doing something up to standards. Hey.
So that's why I'm like, I can't think, but
yeah.
That was crazy. That was really crazy. Okay, so the next thing that I had that was pretty crazy was Kerry Washington. Did you hear about Kerry Washington?
What's up with Kerry Washington?
Girl, so Kerry Washington, she got on, what's it called? If you guys don't know, there's this show, I think it's called Finding Your Roots. And it's this popular show where people go get their DNA tested and they try to find their roots of their family and stuff like that.
All right.
Kerry Washington, she's like, I'm down, let's go, let's get it, let's do it. And her parents were like, are you sure? Maybe you shouldn't. She's like, oh, girl, that's fine. We should do it. Let's get lit. You know, let's go. Let's get into it. And she's like, wait, what's going on? Like, you know, like, what's the tea? Like, let's do it. You know, it's fun. It's fun. Girl, tell me why they have to tell her that her dad's not really her father and she's a sperm donor child. Like, and they tell her this now.
Right?
Now, my...
her grown age was she on national?
She got like what, 2 kids, a husband, everything. You want to tell me now that I ain't my real daddy and I'm a sperm baby?
I was like, oh, what? So the reason why I brought it to the thing, I was like, what is it with families keeping these big ass secrets from us and like kind of making us have to deal with it at a later age and stuff like that? That's really
because they don't ever expect you to find out.
Like exactly, and like Kirk Franklin went through something very similar. Like he spent all his life looking for his dad. Meanwhile, he caught his dad one time at a funeral. Like, He saw him this whole time. No one ever told him no thing until they clocked it. And like I think it was after his mom died too or something, because she never tried to give him stuff. And it's just really interesting how, like, especially in black families, like how there's always like a lot of big family secrets. Like, and
I'm holding one too. I'm holding one. And apparently, my mom is starting to clock it.
Oh yeah, girl. I mean, honestly though, she should have been clocked that. She's your mom.
Yeah, but she's starting to clock it more. She's been asking.
I don't know why that's a secret though.
I know, right? Your mom's so supportive.
She is, but I feel as
Do you want to
though
tell the people we're talking about? Because this is very much like an inside conversation right now.
Oh, okay. So because I can tell fucking strangers, I don't really give a fuck about y'all.
Unless
but
Mama April sees it.
Ooh.
I don't think Mama April gonna see it.
This could be your what's it called? You can send her the podcast when it comes out, and by the time then you'll probably be ready anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah, just watch this 2-hour long podcast. Just skip
By
to 2 hours.
By this time you'll have a freaking beard, bro.
Hey yo, I already do.
I know this time. At the 51 minute mark, there's something that you need to know.
So for everyone listening at home, I've been taking tea. I'm about to cross into my year next month, actually.
What?
1 year on tea, yeah.
I know, right? I remember when you give her first shot or something. Their first shot, my bad.
Do you know you're officially, well, no, you've been officially considered a male?
No.
For like 5 months?
I'm not a male.
I know. Well, I'm just saying medically.
Medically, I'm still female.
No, I'm saying medically.
If anything,
like,
intersex.
Medically, because, okay, so some things we use male and female for, right? And if you've been on hormone therapy for 6 months, you go to the other side.
What the fuck?
Yeah, girl.
I don't want to be on the other side.
Well, that's what it is, because now... Anyway,
I mean, cause like everything, like my whole body has changed from a whole year. Like, I don't have normal womanly issues anymore.
You saw them in high school. She had some big ass titties.
Yeah, they shrunk down. My body is actually more square shaped. I don't have hips, a waist like that anymore.
Girl, you should give those to me.
Show them your guns.
I know, right?
Wait, I got.
Dang. Oh my god, I'm so weak.
Zing,
Zaddy!
Like, so the improved muscle mass, muscle gain as well. It forms a little tiny penis for you. That's fun. That shit's fun. I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all at home, that shit's fun. And also, of course, deepen voice, changing of the jaw structure. You start getting body hair as well as facial hair and everything. Anatomy.
I'm dead.
And the only person in my family that knows is my older sister, because my older sister already clocked me when I was gay, and so she already kind of knows what's going on and what's up. But the rest of my family is literally living around in like a wonderless, blissful ignorance.
Girl, I don't know how they didn't clock it. Like, that's crazy.
Well, according to my older sister, she was talking to my mom's, and my mom was like expressing, she was like, "Have you seen Brie lately? Like, she's starting to look like a whole ass nigga. She looks just like Devontae, beard or mustache and all, voice and all. Why her voice getting all deep? Like, what's that? And
1 + 1 = 2.
And my older sister just like, Brie's just going through changes. You just have to ask them, whatever. And I won't forget, we were on a trip from one of my uncle's funeral. And I was like half asleep in the hotel room. My mom came in, and I could feel her staring hard over me. And I can just hear her say, "Damn, she's looking more and more like a nigga every day."
Yeah, her mom's hilarious. I love her.
Wait, so you don't think that she'll be accepting of it?
I don't think necessarily should be accepting of it. It's just that it's the explaining.
Yeah.
It's the explaining that I just don't feel like doing.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like I need to explain why I choose to do the things. Like, if I were to choose to get a fucking BBL, no one would fucking question that. If I wanted to get a tummy tuck, boob lip, all that shit, no one would question that.
I mean, yeah, everyone would ask, but like...
They would question it.
They'll question it, but like, it'll be just...
But
like a
But yeah,
thing.
I feel like you have a right to kind of be like, I kind of don't want to get into it.
It just is what that's what I'm saying. She's just gonna find out. It's just gonna happen, and then I'm waiting. The thing about it is, like, I'm waiting for her to ask me the question. If she initiate, I'm not initiating in no conversation. I'm waiting for her to initiate it so I can be like, okay, so you do see it and you're comfortable enough now to confront me about it.
Yeah.
Now I can tell you
That's
what's going on. I'm not gonna reach out to you and explain to you so you can sit there and, you know, like how she did a little bit when I did come out as gay, kind of fumble up all these reasons and questioning all that. Yeah, no. And that's because she caught me. She caught me.
Like my dad did in the basement.
I was about to say, y'all both got
I'm there, yeah. I'm sucking dick in the basement, y'all. Dad clocked it.
I was making out with a girl. Mom clocked it.
I'm dead. He stopped because, let me tell you, my dad was sleeping on that couch over there. He was sleeping on the couch, passed out, snuck out the door. I don't know how, all the shades were closed. Followed me exactly where I went. I was like, yeah, no, this guy's crazy. He's Haitian.
You're
and
crazy.
He was in the army.
You're crazy for even doing that. That's.
I mean, I brought a girl over and
okay.
Yeah, you know
but that's y'all are
like.
I don't know, but I never been caught in an act like that. Thank God.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Mom, if you are seeing this, just ask me the question you want to ask. I know you want to ask it. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. We're not gonna have no disestablished relationship.
Just answer the question right here. Shoot. If you don't know the question.
Well, but still ask, Mama April.
Yeah, I'm still waiting because, like, I know her question is, "Are you trying to be a man?" And no. The question is, that answer is no.
My mom asked me that once.
Yeah, the whole point.
Or for B.
No, for me. Because I wouldn't wear dresses. This is like in like.
Are you a man?
12, yeah. Anyway, very different.
I'm fucking sick. No, I'm pretty sure my parents clocked. Like, I never came out to my parents.
Well, the dick in your mouth would be enough to
a very
out.
Good indicator. Honestly.
I think that's done. Maybe they're still holding out that you're bi, though.
I don't think so, because now I'm walking around with my little Telfar bag. I'm walking around in crop tops. I'm wearing like very eccentric outfits.
Would you consider yourself a femboy?
No.
Okay, because those are my archetype.
Like
or
what?
Is that's what it's called?
Your archetype?
Your archetype?
Oh, like, your archetype.
Yeah, like the opposite. My antithesis.
Oh, yeah.
Antithesis.
I was like, wait, what's going on?
I'm an in-betweener because, like, if you put me next to the femme girls, I'm not going to look that femme. But if you put me next to the mask guys, I'm not going to look that mask.
You're STEM.
Or at least
both. Meet in the middle. Dance all night. Hey!
Is there a STEM guy?
Yeah, what the hell is a STEM guy?
Okay,
like
so
STEM, like there's femme and then there's my
STEM,
mom says dyke is a bad term.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Stud.
Okay, so stud, and I really want to put this out there for the newer Gen Z, because y'all motherfuckers love to just push around the fucking word of stud. So stud refers to a masculine black woman, a masculine presenting black woman.
Okay,
a butch is a masculine presenting woman, but it's mostly referred to white women. No white woman can be a fucking stud.
That's just like DL.
So is dyke the same bad word as the F word?
It's not. It's not on the, like a baguette. It's not on the same. In my personal opinion, it's not on the same level as the F word, because I feel as though the F word was like, not saying that women didn't die over that the dyke word, but like we know for a fact men and trans women died over that fucking word. Yeah. So, and I had a white woman, straight white woman, just say it out of the blue to me, and I was like, bitch, what?
I'm dead.
That's crazy.
Like,
I'm sorry. When people say like slurs seriously, it's kind of funny to me, because I'm like, wow, you're really that stupid.
Right? I'm like, you don't even know the history of that word. Like, you don't.
I think they know.
Not to say the D word. Didn't know the D word was it.
I mean, like I said, like dyke. I mean, it can go either. I mean, some like older gays might find but the younger ones like us, fuck that shit. Okay, yeah,
it's just like how some gay men don't like the word homo, just because like a lot of them been called that. And it's just like,
exactly like that.
Okay, girl.
They much rather refer to as gay.
You know that, right?
Don't refer to me as a homo. I'm gay.
Back to the topic at hand, like family secrets, like it's like crazy,
shoot. Yeah, that's weird.
And honestly, I'm pretty sure my family has like a lot of family secrets, because I know nothing about my parents' past before like I was born, like literally. And I know my mom was up to some stuff because she literally has a child out of wedlock.
Ooh. While she was with your dad?
That's much I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like all I know is my oldest sister is half. Like,
and she acts it, okay?
she's crazy, so.
Well,
But I'm starting to
Jazz,
think she gets that from my mom, because my mom's starting to act crazy too.
yeah, well, my two older siblings are half siblings.
Yeah, but wasn't your mom in like a relationship with him, like with that man?
No, so she was the only relationship she was really honestly with was my father. So that's me, Devontae, and Miranda. But the oldest one, Jazz, Debbie, dad left. Mom never heard from him.
Dang.
Jamie's dad, deadbeat dad, left. Tried to come back into Jamie's life, and Jamie said, "Fuck you, nigga."
Sounds like him.
Respected.
Boom. And then obviously y'all know the story behind my father.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
May he rest in peace. May he rest in peace. But yeah, the family secrets. I don't know. We have to. Us as black people, we kind of have to break that. No, we have to tell our kids stuff because not only that, it can kind of be dangerous, especially when you're not your biological kid, your biological or when you're not your child's biological parents, because there's a lot of health issues that may pop up that may need to like be sorted out, and it would just be easier if they knew
Right.
like this information.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't want to disrupt the happy family that they already have.
But the thing is, you don't disrupt it. Like that's still your child. Like that's the thing. Like you have to give them the respect to at least tell them like their whole history, because then they find out by themselves, and it's like crazy. And there's like a lot of times where people will find out like their grandparents were adopted or something like that. Like it can really shift. It can really shift like the way you think about yourself too. Like girl, like now Kerry Washington's like, that's not my real father. So like, I mean, maybe
you're
she's
not
even
my
thinking
dad.
about it. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like now she's over here like, where was he? How did this happen?
Yeah, that can really mess with your whole psyche.
I know, and she has kids too. Like, is there a disease that she has to look out for that runs in his family line? And like, what's going on? Da da da. Like,
does she have like other siblings that she doesn't know about?
Right, extra family.
I know, like.
An inheritance.
And honestly, if they told her before, then it would have made more sense for her to go on finding your roots, because she would have been able to find her roots. You know what I mean? So yeah,
I feel like waiting until she's like 40 something, whatever she is, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But you know, she has a lot of money, so I know she has the resources to actually find out who her real father is.
Probably,
maybe, but that don't help. That
I mean, if you have seen these WGA strikes, if I learned anything from these strikes, is these people aren't making as much money as we thought they did. Well, maybe not Kerry Washington, because she's been. I feel
as though yeah, she's an A-lister. Yeah, A-listers are a different story. Like, but B-listers on down, yes. I'd be surprised of how much they get paid.
The strike is over though.
For writers, not the actors.
You know.
For writers, not for the actors.
And they're still letting them do, like, they're still saying like, yeah, we're still gonna use AI. Like, we're still gonna do it.
Yes, but it's under certain circumstances.
But yeah, it's like regulated.
Not forced. Writers can use them if they so choose. But like a company can't like force you to use AI. So it's kind of like more to help the writers than it is to like push out the writers. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So like yay for that, but that's the tea. Okay, that was cute. We had a nice little talk about fam. Let's see what else we want to get into. You know, we might cut this. I have a lot more, but we might cut it cute for 3 just for time. Let's talk about SZA.
What's wrong with SZA?
Or do we want to talk about Pink?
What the fuck is that with Pink and SZA?
Both of them kind of, honestly, we might do Pink just because it kind of falls into the...
Can we do Biden? Do you know what's happening?
We're getting to Biden in the news. Don't worry, girl.
Yeah, you know what's happening with that shit right now?
Yep.
That shit's fucking...
Yep. Don't worry. We'll get into it. We'll make this one quick. We'll try to make this one quick. So, Pink kicked out a concert goer for the message that read, "Circumcision is cruel and harmful."
And she kicked him out?
Yes.
Freedom of speech.
Would you bring that to somebody's...
Freedom of speech, first of all.
What? Yeah, but like, why would you bring that to somebody's concert? That's just a little...
The same way...
That's why I wanted to talk about it.
That's a little extra.
I mean, it's a statement. It's a blank... It's an open statement.
Where he was coming from, and I see where Pink's coming from. Because, bitch, I'm Pink. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this? And apparently she's Jewish. So, in the Jewish community, this is a thing. So, it kind of felt a little calculated.
Yeah.
And when you see it, like, I have the,
Also, like, who are you to tell me what to do at my concert? Like, yeah, you can get the freak out.
Yeah, like,
are you crazy?
It's random. It was just really random. Like, look, we're not going to watch. About time.
Right. on the floor.
Yeah.
She has a point.
Yeah. Okay. Skip. And then everyone kind of. Yeah. 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 Which is why I wanted to talk about it.
I know security was like, bro, why I gotta do this right
Come
now?
on, man. Like, I'm not trying to get you kicked out, Virgo.
Yeah. So basically, that's all it was.
A bold ass white man.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to talk about it because like this whole situation is kind of wild. Because he kind of has a point, a little bit.
Wait, what did it say again?
Circumcision is cruel and harmful. Because he's talking about like how like we in America specifically kind of like circumcise our babies for like no apparent reason.
Well,
I know it's supposed to be to keep it cleaner and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean it
everyone
is
in Europe
less
is
of
uncircumcised.
I mean it is less of an infection risk to have a.
Yeah,
And I mean, isn't it kind of smarter to have it at a younger age?
And honestly, the babies don't remember it.
Yes, exactly. But at that point, why don't we just start taking out everybody's appendix? Because when it bursts, we have to take it out. But why don't we just cut out the middleman and just take everybody's out, so we don't have to worry about it?
Because it's not like everybody's birth. Like, has any of y'all?
No, but like it's like a when we cross that bridge, we get to it kind of situation. Why isn't circumcision dealt the same way?
Because it's not like circumcision probably won't cause a like acute infection. Like, it's not like your dick is just gonna explode like your appendix will.
I mean, yeah,
it just increases your likelihood of getting sick, like having reoccurrent infection.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
more susceptible
if we're just
to
doing
STDs.
it for that, because
it makes you like more. It really makes you more immunocompromised. So it is more of a preventative thing than anything.
We should ask Europe because the thing is like they don't circumcise like they like. All of Europe is running around uncircumcised, and they seem like they're doing just fine.
I mean, then don't get your baby circumcised.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing, but like
run around with some dick
I just wanted to say like it's kind of weird how it's like say female circumcision is frowned upon, it's not liked whatsoever.
Because female circumcision involves removing the fucking clitoral hood.
Well, male circumcision involves like cutting off thousands of nerves. Like a lot of people who got circumcised, like some of them regret it. Some of them say like it's not the same.
You don't cut off the skin. It's not nerve. I mean, yeah, you can feel it, but it's not like your nerves are in the.
Besides, not like the male penis head has has a lot of nerves regardless. Y'all have like 1,700 nerves.
Hood, you'd be more likely to actually cut the clitoris.
Yes, and the clitoral hood has over 4,000 nerve endings compared to the men's 1,700.
Yes, but it's still like
that shit hurts more.
But the thing is like, and the other thing, the reason why we circumcise men like worldwide or nationally wide, it was to stop masturbation, like stop like trying to stop sexual pleasure. So like I get you're saying it stops infections, and that's why people do get circumcised
as a baby.
No, and I think people actually just get it done now, really, as a cosmetic thing.
Because most girls find it desirable,
and it's less of an infection risk.
Me personally, I love uncut.
Well, you're gay.
You're not. I love all dicks, but uncut just does something to me. I don't know what it is.
I mean, in terms of that concert, though, while I understand the dude's need to, express a statement that he feels dear or near to him, whatever, bro. Yeah. Free to penis, whatever. However, the thing that kind of made me have the ick about him was how he kept on berating her. It's one thing to hold up a sign and she'd be like, "Oh, okay, that's you trying to make a statement."
Yeah, but then at the same time, at that point, she was just talking to him. So like, what are you supposed to do? Just like turn around and like act.
Well, like see, it's the way how he was talking back to her was like finger pointing, very like the body language. The body language, because the body language is very aggressive to me.
Yeah, that's what I say. Like,
and that's why she was like, "Get this cancer out of here."
Yeah,
like,
that's what I was like, time and place. Like, I get it and stuff like that. Because like, what the fuck is this gonna do?
Because at Pride,
it's true. Like, why the freak did you spend all this money?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
just go to Pride and but then, at Pride they have those things.
I will say people try to say like he tried to ruin it for everybody and da. But like the thing was like he only put it on his phone. Like he really wasn't trying to like like people.
Yeah, he didn't have a poster.
Like, he really wasn't trying to like spread the word. Like he was just trying to bring out a statement, try to bring awareness to it and stuff like that. Which is why I was like, I see where you're coming
Definitely
from.
calculated.
Time and place. Yeah.
Like I felt like.
But that's the thing about Washishi. They always do protest in the worst ways.
Because they don't know how to protest.
Yeah,
that was ridiculous.
So that's why I was like, I get the message, I support the message, but time and place, man, time and place. But I will say, like the way Pink responded to it, like she didn't even try to like agree or disagree or kind of thing. It just kind of called it a cancel. I was kind of like, I kind of didn't like that because I was like, dang, girl. Like, I mean, it is a point, and like a lot of guys kind of try to point that out. Like, it's like when stuff happens to guys and stuff like that, like everyone kind of like washes it off, and everyone's like, oh, it's because of this, it's because of that. It's not really anything. But at the end of the day, like you're mutilating people who never asked for it.
That's a stupid point to make. I'm sorry.
This is what the timeline says, girl.
I know, but now I'm just saying, like, why is that your statement piece at a concert?
At a Pink concert, no.
Like a circumcision. Like, just don't get your little son circumcised. Yeah,
that's me.
Easy as that.
Why is it that we're trying to control other people? Like, just don't do it.
And not only that, too. Like, for me, there's a lot of people who are like pissed off about it. Like, they're pissed off that they got their shit like cut off. Me, coming from a circumcised person, like, I can't miss what I never knew I had.
They're pissed that they got.
Yeah, girl. I remember I got into this like a few years back. Like, there's like this. There's even some floats in pride parades. If you watch carefully, there's like some anti-circumcision like floats.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, there's a time and place for it.
But I remember this one dude. Girl, this one dude was like in his 30s or 40s. He called back the doctor who did his circumcision. Dude's retired now. Found his house number. Found something. Girl, he asked him, crazy. Did you like it? Did you enjoy cutting my foreskin off? Like, literally,
that man's psychotic.
That's creepy as fuck. That's creepy as fuck.
And the doctor said nothing. I was like, I too would not be able to. This dude who I circumcised like
30 years ago
is calling me, like, trying to ask if I regret it.
Do you want it back, sir? Do you want me to, sir? Do you want me to put it back?
Right here, like, it's like I
guess you could, yeah, like. Actually, you blame
but why
the
be mad at the doctor?
Not the doctor. The doctor didn't just choose to do that willy nilly.
Right, he had to get permission from the parents. So if anything, be mad at your mama and daddy. Be mad at your pappy. Be mad at your pappy for not sticking up for you. Maybe he also has a circumcised penis. Be mad at him. Be mad at his grandpappy.
Maybe you should just leave it how it is and then
just focus on your own.
A lot of people do. And like, then, if you see a lot of Hispanic dudes, even your cousins, didn't you say that they were uncircumcised?
Who?
The little Hispanic ones.
Oh yeah, Jasmine's not for circumcision.
Yeah, see? Like, people are already kind of doing that.
Yeah, Jasmine's not for
their
it.
nephew.
My nephew.
Oh.
Like my cousin, I'm like,
I said, wait, what?
My bad. Hey. I don't know what they were. Sorry. I forgot.
Y'all, I also learned that my cousin might be gay.
Which one? The one with the dreads? The one who used to work for Moving Hunks or whatever?
The Tamar?
I think so, yeah.
That's not my cousin. Oh. He's a cousin, being my cousin. The other one. Yeah.
You're lying!
I am not.
Bitch,
because
I was drunk. Remember when I called him cute? Oh my god, that makes it even worse. I thought he was straight.
No, because he's been posting on his Snap story the same like white dude, calling him my baby, my love.
Show me after.
Yeah, calling my baby, my love, and I went over to Miranda and I was like, Miranda, is this man gay? Because like this is some.
Well, that does seem a little gay.
And Miranda was like, hey yo, I never told you this, but because she used to live with them, remember? And she was like, back at Appalachian High School, there used to be a teacher that used to be very, very friendly to the boys. Specifically,
wait, hold up. This is getting a little bit pedophile.
Specifically to pedophile. And he would take Shane on like, you know, out to eat and bring him home.
Wait,
and Miranda said that
he was a teacher?
Wait, we have got to report.
Pedophile. He said, "Promise me you won't tell."
No, he groomed
Promise me you won't
him.
tell.
And Miranda
if I take you to the hotel.
Miranda said that one night he dropped off, and she was like, "I swear to God, I saw him reached over and make out with the man." And I said, "It makes sense now. It makes sense now." The teacher has since been fired, by the way.
It was Mr. Yagi.
No.
You hate that man with
to a birdie passion.
Oh my
god. No, this was at Appalachian High School in Winder.
Oh my god. Wild.
Dang.
If anyone has a right to ask, you do.
Hey, man, I know my business. If anything, I might.
No, just swipe up on the story and be like, is that you?
I'm like, is this your boo?
Yeah, like,
is this your bed? Like, say
yeah,
with a question
like,
mark, heart.
Cause I'd be like looking at a story and it'd be like the same white guy.
I was asking because I feel like he
y'all
probably
and
tell
y'all
you.
white folk, doggone it.
I know. With B's family, it's either white or Hispanic.
Ain't no black.
Nah, Miranda got well, Leah's half Mexican, but Prince is black, full black.
Wait,
and Jameer is full black. Jamie only does black girls.
Yeah, well, Jamie's.
He's just like his mama. Oh my God! It's 12/10. Happy birthday, Kiki!
Thank you.
You're no longer Leonardo's kind type. Sorry, babe.
Dang, I'm too old. I want to be that teacher's type either. Crazy.
And you're also not a dude. You're not a boy.
But yeah, the twinks always get in the gay community. They're like hot commodities. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. Yeah. But that was OMG, LOL, what the fuck. We did have some other things. Shakira, Usher, but we don't have to get into them. They'll survive. They'll live.
Oh, Usher headlining the Super Bowl?
Yeah. Cute. Happy for him. I hope what he does is does Yeah Yeah. Oh my God. Does a song with Beyonce. I forgot what it was. And then he leaves the stage and Beyonce finishes it with the rest of Renaissance.
Hell no, fuck that shit. You pull out the old school Usher. I'm talking about that You Remind Me, Burn, Let It Go, Confessions.
I don't know why. I feel like
these are my confessions.
But I just need him to bring out Beyonce and then Beyonce come out and just says, "This is what I want to see." And just fuck it up for the rest of the show.
I think special guest, Little John.
Yeah,
and probably Ludacris.
Yeah.
And probably Ludacris.
It's probably
Little John and Ludacris.
I swear to God, if I see Justin Bieber on that stage, I'm turning it off.
Oh, and who? My boo. Who else was he singing with? My boo.
Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys, pop out. There's always that one person that will always have your
heart. Or he's just gonna do it solo dolo.
You can't do it solo. You can't do My Boo solo.
Well, Usher does.
No. I mean, I'm talking about just
to do it solo.
But I don't. I mean, if Rihanna did it solo,
but that's the thing. I don't think he has the popularity to do it solo. Rihanna has the popularity to do it solo.
Yeah, now she don't because she let us down multiple times.
Girl, she let us down.
Although if she wants to have a world tour, I will be there.
I know, girl. Let me tell you, she's doing this on purpose because the next time she goes on tour, remember. Let me tell you, when she was on tour on Anti, some of the seats, if you look at some of the videos, no one's there. Like, she was at a stadium tour, no one's there.
I don't think that she's going to go on tour.
I don't think so either, girl. She got 2 kids now.
No, I think
Beyonce
her music...
got 4 or 3 or something.
But this is all she wants to do.
Yeah, the fashion industry and the makeup industry is her calling.
I know.
The music was just a way for her to get there.
Really sad. If she would just do one concert.
That's Super Bowl.
I know.
In Atlanta. Oh, that's true.
That was a Super Bowl. That was our only and final concert we're probably going to get. Same with Frank Ocean.
You missed it.
Frank Ocean did the Super Bowl?
No, he did fucking Coachella last year, and it was fucking trash.
He was only there for the one time because he wasn't even singing some of the songs.
Right.
He had his back to the damn crowd.
Stage that was supposed to be an ice rink. The day of, he told everybody, "Fuck it, we're not gonna use it." And then they kicked his ass out the next weekend. Like Blink-182 replaced him. Yeah. But yeah, let's get into the news, y'all. Moving on. OMG, LOL, or this is just the news. My bad. This is my notes. I have it as that, and I don't know why, but it's like / news. And this is just
like deja vu.
Like, okay.
Doing it again? Run it. I have other crazy stories.
News. This is what you might hear on the. This is instead of the timeline. This is what you might see on CNN, the NBCs, the ABCs. Okay, let's start off with our presidents, and we're not going to talk about what you're going to talk about first. I really have a bone to pick with him. Okay, so tell me why. Biden is going to join auto workers on the picket line in Michigan. A first for any president.
What's wrong with that?
Why is the president protesting? Do something! What the fuck?
We can't.
What the fuck? Like, what is this? Do something. Executive order. What is this?
Nah, checks and balances.
Why are you in the front of the picket lines and not in the fucking office?
Checks and balances.
Biden don't need to be nowhere.
He needs to be home.
He needs to be in a nursing home. Poor
But
Joe.
That pissed me off.
It's the same rhetoric they have with Obama. Oh, why didn't Obama do this? Why didn't Obama do that? You do realize Obama had 2 Republican Senate.
Obama wasn't at the front picket lines, though.
But see, the thing about it is the checks and balance. So people are like, oh, Biden can fix this. Biden can do... Well, Biden, for example, student loans. Biden tried to do something, and then Republicans just like, no.
That's the thing, though.
Supreme Court.
He tried. That's the thing. He tried.
He did try.
He was in office, and he tried. This time, he didn't even try. He just said, I'm going to join y'all. We gonna protest together. Like, Make it make sense.
You know, you gotta show face.
Yeah, he gotta see. He gotta let people know that he's for the people.
No,
you know,
literally, probably for the photo shoot, and then he was out, and that's why I'm like, please make this make sense because like, what's going on? But yeah, that was the first one that I had to just get out the way. I was just like, why is he just? For me, that was
President Tings.
I was just like, that was. For me, I was like, personally, that just didn't look good. That just did not look good. Like you said, President Ting, all these presidents trying to do something different. But now let's talk about how your birthday present from the government is a government shutdown.
Yeah, you're a federal agent or a federal worker, right?
Yup. No pay for you.
No, you're not a federal worker.
Let's talk about it. Congress on track for shutdown as GOP divisions on display after last night's votes. This is coming from CNN, y'all. CNN.
There's a shutdown every single freaking 4 years.
House of Republicans.
They do at least twice a year.
I guess we can.
It
doesn't get to shut down though.
Well, see, the thing about it is that the thing about shutdowns,
shutdown, but normally they get it together.
Yeah, because they're just trying to agree on new policies, where to allocate the money for the next fiscal year. And the problem is that Republicans are focusing on the wrong thing right now. They don't care about the fucking shutdown. That's not their point. Their point right now is trying to find whatever fucking evidence they think they have to impeach Biden because they just want to have that scoreboard. And that's what's going on right now. Instead of talking about how we can solve this government shutdown fiasco, instead they are currently having, and not even most of the GOP is even having the hearings. They don't even show up. They're currently having impeachment hearings on Biden, and the Democrats are just like, okay, fuck it. If you guys have the evidence, show us the evidence. Let's make a vote. Let's vote on it so then we can focus on other shit right now. And the Republicans just like, oh, well, Hunter Biden, Biden's lawyer, Biden's dog. Okay, fuck him. What about Joe Biden? What did Joe Biden do?
Let's read the article real quick. I mean, this is more of an article, so you always have a lot to say. We're just going to skip through. We're just going to get to the important parts, some of the things that B just said. So, yeah. From CNN, this is what they're saying. Divisions among House of Republicans were on display Thursday. Tensions erupted during a closed-door meeting, and later the chamber convened with late-night votes as the government shutdown nears. There's no clear path to avoid the shutdown. Proposals for a short-term funding extension, the House of Republicans or whatever have thrown cold water on it as House conservatives balk at the prospect of a stopgap bill. And what's it called? It was a closed Senate thing, basically.
A closed session.
Yeah. A bill to fund the Department of Agriculture failed to pass on the floor with 27 Republicans voting against it, of course. Highlighting once again the difficulty the House GOP has ooh, girl, they're saying some big words. Coalescing?
Coliciting.
There's no T.
Coliciting.
Girl. Georgia schools, ladies and gentlemen. Georgia schools. Coliciting. Yeah. Coliciting around spending bills. And then the tension between them behind the closed doors have been thing. Matt Gaetz and Kevin McCarthy got into a testy exchange, and Gaetz stood up and confronted McCarthy about whether his allies were paying conservative influencers to bash Gaetz in social media posts. Let's see. Let's talk about how they're trying to...
Because Matt Gaetz is a pedophile.
Allegedly. Ooh, pedophile.
And he is active in the sex traffic, and he is also having fucking... he's also having sweat drops because he knows once they're done with this Trump shit, he is one of the next ones that are going to be federally investigated on his crimes, and also he is also a closeted... he's Mike Pence. Y'all closeted. We
allegedly.
No, it's okay, honey.
Him and what's it called,
Lindsey Graham.
Yep. Allegedly.
Oh, and Jim Jordan.
Allegedly.
Yep.
And then the shutdown could have enormous impact, or they're preparing it. Let's see. Well, let me talk about this one. A small group of Senate negotiators are frantically working to find a series of amendments that could boost border security and be added to the Senate's short-term spending bill. The GOP Senator Tom Tillis, a member of that group, said on Thursday that they are making progress and time is of the essence. He said, when asked how long would it take. So that means he don't even know.
No.
But the shutdown, as the September 30th shutdown deadline rapidly approaches, yay! The federal government has begun preparing for its effects. The shutdown could have enormous impact across this country in consequential areas ranging from air travel to clean drinking water, as many government operations would come to a halt.
Yep. Better get it together before you go to Germany.
The 16th, y'all don't need to get it together, y'all.
Because why are you expecting these people to still work if they're not going to get paid?
Why would they work? I ain't.
I know.
Meanwhile, y'all sitting there y'all are sit here and argue for weeks and weeks on budget cuts and spending and where can we allocate this and Trump this and Biden. They got that through quick. Y'all got through a bill that allowed y'all to get an extra $36,000 salary raise for every single one of you in fucking office right now. Y'all passed that shit mad quick, huh? Yeah. But y'all can't seem to actually work together to work for the American people like y'all were voted in office to fucking do. Not sit here and fucking argue on who was the worst president, even though it's clearly obvious the one that has 91 federal counts and pending.
Oh, I will say though, some presidents did own slaves.
91 federal counts and pending, including espionage and treason. As well as displaying our national secrets like it's a fucking trophy.
He's in the Hall of Infamy, but when I say he's the worst, he's top 5. But, girl, there was some who owned slaves.
We've had 3.
George Washington owned slaves, and he's over here talking about we the people.
We the people.
Like, that's crazy.
Remember House Rock rules? Her house...
Schoolhouse Rock.
Schoolhouse Rock. Oh.
We've had 3 in our history of the United States. We've had 3 presidents that have been impeached: Andrew Johnson, Bill Clinton, and Donald Trump. Donald Trump, out of those 3, is the only one that's actually ever indicted twice.
And he was impeached twice.
Sorry, excuse me. Impeached twice, indicted 4 times.
And got charges after he was president too.
He's the only president in history to done that. So, Mr. Congratulations, you're number 1 in that fucking book.
He wasn't even at the last Republican debate, so it's like
he hasn't been at any Republican debates because he knows he can't debate with them right now. He federally cannot.
Yeah.
The court says you are not allowed to talk anymore. That's why he's been quiet lately.
Not really.
Virtually quiet.
You know what is hilarious? You probably right because he can't talk about government stuff. You know what he found the time to talk about?
Golf.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
Yep, because that's all you can talk about right now.
He literally said, I don't know how they're going to last, but if they're together, they're together. I was like...
Who are you?
So, Trump is a...
funny. He was like, most likely they're not going to stay together. I was like...
So, Trump is a Swiftie?
He's a Travis Kelce fan. Who's to know? Who's to know?
I think they're cute together.
Like... I don't like the mustache on him. He looked... Alright, let me say something. When he was with the black girl, he looked very black adjacent. Now he's trying to get with a white girl. He looks very white adjacent. Let me find out he's trying to look a little Asian. When he gets Let me find that out. But yeah, this government is a mess right now. Nearly 4 million Americans who are federal employees will feel the effect immediately. Essential workers will remain on the job. But others will be
tell me I have to remain on the
job.
job.
The shutdown is over. None will be paid during the impasse. For many, a shutdown would strain their finances as it did during the 35-day funding impasse in 2018-2019.
Y'all remember that one?
35 days. Oh my fucking god.
That's at least 2 paychecks for these people if they get paid
Both
monthly.
parties have been highlighting the potential impacts of the shutdown as they warn against the lapse in funding. It is important to remember that if we shut down the government, for those of us who are concerned about the border and want it to be improved, the Border Patrol have to continue to work for nothing. And this was from Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell.
Oh my god.
He's still alive. Dianne Feinstein, R.I.P. By the way, bitch, old ass bitch, R.I.P. Finally, fuck. Mitch, when are you gonna join
You
her?
are horrible.
McConnell.
What are we talking about? That bitch was not. The only good thing about her was that she was a woman and she was. That was it. She was old and she was a woman.
Wish death on
but
people.
it's just so funny that it's like
it's not wishing death. The death is right next to you.
It's just so hilarious how the whole reason why governments can't or the presidents can't serve these lifelong terms is because they didn't want anyone to kind of like have anything that looks like royalty, because royalty like moves on from life and life and life. But yeah, we have all these senators who are holding their jobs until they die. That is giving what they didn't want.
A little bit different, because the senators in the House GOP, or the House in general, the old people in the House and the old people in the Senate, they are voted in. That same concept though, you can apply to the Supreme Court, because them niggas are in for life.
Yeah, that's true though. That's
like
true.
Clarence Thompson, that nigga is in until he fucking dies.
But that's the thing about like voting them in. Like
we have no choice over the Supreme Court though.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like we could easily vote in all these motherfuckers, but we don't have choice in some of them. So it's just like it's not fair.
It depends on the demographic in that area.
With the Senate too, like okay, like with the president, why can't we vote for the president? Like why can't the president have like, if the people want one specific president, why can't we just keep
like an actual democratic vote?
Yeah. Like,
no, because we're not a democracy. We're a corporate republic oligarch.
And so it's just, but that's what I'm saying.
Run by capitalism.
It's not fair to say like, oh, okay, like that works for the presidents, but for the Senate, no, it doesn't work like that. And then for the Supreme Court, it doesn't work like that. Okay, so what's the fucking point? And especially if it's a checks and balance system, if some of these people can't even be voted out or pushed out or kicked out or fired.
No.
Why? Like it's literally the government that you guys try not to make, but even worse.
See, so what I'm hearing is that we need to revise our amendment, the same amendment that has the fact that Senate and the Republicans and the president have to serve within these select numbers of terms. And the same way how the same Constitution also grants lifelong positions to people in the Supreme Court. We need to revise that so we can add in age limits. But then you get into the topic of, oh, you're being ageist. I personally honestly believe that if you are to be elected for the people, you have to represent the majority of your constituents. And if the majority of the people nowadays in this day and era are pretty much people between the generations of Gen X, Millennials, and Gen Z, I feel as though if you were born in the 40s, in the 50s, you should not be in office. I don't give a fuck if that sounds ageist. I don't give a fuck. Oh, my grandfather, he's still competent. I don't give a fuck. He's 75 years old. The nigga shouldn't even be driving.
I mean, look at Mitch.
He literally has the Grim Reaper.
Like,
the Grim Reaper is already next to him like this the whole time.
He did that 2 times already, and people. And what pissed me off is Biden was like, he sounded good to me, bitch. Did you not see that? People don't just pause middle of sentence, especially when they're being asked a question in front of fucking press.
You know what's funny though? The questions that he paused in were questions that are like, "Are you gonna run for another term?" And that's when he like, as if he's trying to avoid the fucking question.
Like it's like literally hot sauce would take that dude out. Give him one spicy taco, he's dead.
Fucking give him a McDonald's Sprite.
And it's just literally like, what the frick? Oh, speaking of Sprite, oh my gosh, my Sprite's on the table. I should have drank some of that. But but yeah, like it's just this government is just a mess. I don't like it. Like, and it pisses me off how I don't want any part of it. But if you don't take part of it, it gets worse. And it's like it's already worse. Like it's set up to be worse. It's set up to fail. All you guys are stupid. You guys were supposed to edit the government as time and as
that's the whole point of the Constitution.
Like
that's why we were able to have amendments.
That's why we have all these things. But you guys are so stupid that you guys are looking back at the past and like trying to incorporate everything. And then it's so funny that you guys are so part of like want to be part of the government, this, that, and the third. But you guys aren't respecting what the government was based off of. Checks and balance, or what's it called? Church without state, bitch. Stop fucking bringing God into everything. Stop saying it's not religious. Like your religious rights aren't allowed on the floor. Because let me tell you, all these people talking about God and Christian this, Christian that. Let a Muslim say anything about what they believe.
Oh, like how they already attacked that one Muslim member of Congress a lot. Yeah. They be attacking that poor lady like crazy. I'm like, damn.
Let her say this is
God forbids she says anything.
Say anything about pork. Y'all would be on her ass, right. But for some reason, because we're a Christian country, or like because everyone here likes to be Christian, fake ass Christian, y'all want to bring God into this, and it's like, hello, y'all are literally fucking up the government.
Y'all hear about the Republicans' plan if they get any Republican president?
What? They're gonna try to turn it into freaking change the country or the government and stuff like
to
that.
To a religious religious theocracy, but mostly tied with a dictatorship.
Yep. And they what's it called? And they were shitting on Saudi Arabia for doing the same thing.
We are literally called by other countries the Taliban of the West.
Yeah, and that's why I love the fact that the dollar is starting to lose its like impact. A lot of people are starting to move away from the dollar, and America's not liking that. America's trying to keep people into the dollar. That's why a lot of countries kind of fuck with China, because China is actually
China's just like, do y'all shit. I don't care.
Yeah, China's actually like
just don't be in my business. I won't be in y'all's business. If y'all need money, I can lend y'all money. Just don't be back. I don't go fuck. I have money.
It's very interesting how like that, how this is all kind of turning out this way, and it's just like I'm just happy for the fact that America's starting to lose this thing. If you see military enlistments, they're not making the numbers like they used to. If like just everything that kind of like stands for like everything that's America, like all the government and stuff like that, is starting to fall, it's starting to crumble. The empire
is
y'all
coming
thought
down.
you were gonna have a long
falling.
running thing like the UK, but no, babes. You're coming to an end.
Even the UK empire dissembled. I mean, the queen and king, all that shit doesn't have much power besides the fact that y'all rich as fuck. I mean, that's the only thing y'all have. But
they just need to look cute. What
I'm very interested in, and we're talking about China here. What I am very interested in is so I don't know if y'all are into geopolitics. Right? So pretty much what Russia is trying to do to Ukraine, and you know how America's been pretty much Ukraine is our bitch at this point. Yeah. And Zelensky's like, more money, daddy, more money. And we're like, yeah, okay, here you go.
They're only doing that so Russia doesn't win.
And also they're also trying to establish a very, very strong force in Ukraine, so they're much closer to Russia. And that's why Russia is just like, America, you need to back the fuck up out of this. And America's like, or what? Yeah. But what I'm interested on China is that, and at the end of the day, Russia's really afraid of the United States. Putin wants to act like he big, tough, bald guy. He ain't with the shits. The president of China, he with the shits, and he knows he's with the shits.
The only thing I have to say is Russia owns the biggest atom bomb, like, that was ever made. And if they drop that shit, like, if Atlanta was hit, we here would be dead.
Yeah.
So the thing about the Tsar bomb, the biggest bomb ever recorded on like actual video, the one that has over, I think it's about like 150 like megatons of TNT. The thing about it is that was something that the Soviet Union back in the 60s implemented, right? So yes, of course, we know that Russia is very capable and does have, in fact, very strong bombs, and yes, we ought to be afraid of them. But at the same time, don't think for a fucking second that Lockheed is sitting there like, okay, we see that Russia got their bomb. We're so scared. No, we have our own version. And trust me, we have several of it. It's one of those things that you don't want to use at all. And everyone is using it as like a gun in their pocket. Mm-hmm. And China has it, trust me.
North Korea has it.
North Korea does not have it. They think they don't. Yeah, North Korea thinks they have it. They don't. They are not him. They're not that guy.
I mean,
if anything,
if we're being really honest, like a small ass bomb would take out all of North Korea.
No, if anything, South Korea can take out North Korea, and we're honestly holding South Korea back from taking over North Korea.
I'm dead.
We're just like, y'all just be peace and friendly and everything because y'all like to get big and boom and everything. Yeah. But we're honestly holding South Korea back from invading North Korea, and that's just on a good greatness of our heart. Yeah. But what I'm on about with China is China's plan for Taiwan. And people, boom, 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 boom. America already told China, we will protect Taiwan militarily if needed. And China said, bet. Wait till 2027. Just wait till 2027.
Yeah, wait till 2027.
I can't wait for 2027.
So, all else fails, I'm moving back. I'll take my chances in Haiti if I have to.
Trust me, China is not giving up on Taiwan the same way how Russia is not giving up on Ukraine. Like I'm saying, like Russia is not going to give up on Ukraine until Putin dies. That's just the sorry reality of this little war going on over there.
What I'm saying. I'm sorry, not a lot of political leaders are dying these days.
They're not getting assassinated like they used to. You know, remember people were getting assassinated left and right back in the old days.
I mean, it did start World War I, but at the same time. Damn, they trying to say something.
We cannot have another world war.
we can have another world war.
It's kind of pointing that way, kind of.
Like, no,
that would be sick.
Not in the way that it's gonna happen anytime soon, but girl, I bet you in the next 100 years something pops.
I say give it another 20 years.
Even earlier.
20.
Yeah, because if you actually see what's going, so
the cars just looking like they're falling into place. Basically.
Right, because you already got BRICS, right? So you got BRICS popping up out of, doing their thing. So the big head of BRICS, you have Brazil, Russia, India, and China. India right now is on a fucking GDP scale up. Like, India's getting mad fucking money. India's actually turning out to be one of the richest countries in the world. Like, they have a lot of people. They're gonna outpace us and are gonna be like neck and neck with China. So
it's literally good. The war's probably gonna happen because America's trying to fight to keep its spot on top.
And that's honestly what it is. America's hubris is gonna end up getting us into shit, and it already has.
It's done it before.
But if y'all are seeing what's happening in Africa right now, there's already a little mini war going on over there with several countries that are Western influenced, and several countries are like, fuck Western influence. That's why we joined BRICS. And so they're duking it out over there.
Yep.
And with world wars, it doesn't necessarily start off with a big bang. It's really just smaller countries fighting each other until eventually it gets the attention of bigger countries, and then we have to unfortunately pop in, and then it becomes something big. Yeah. So the pieces are definitely falling into place. That's why I say give it about another 20, 30 years. That's annoying. It's going to be some shit.
This world is crazy, but moving on, some sad news. We always have to put some sad news. Michael Gambon died at the age of 82. If you don't know who Michael Gambon is, he's Dumbledore from Harry Potter.
Oh.
He's the second Dumbledore because the first Dumbledore died while it was filming. So they got him. And he did a very good job. I think, honestly, it was a good... they made a good decision on who they casted Dumbledore as. And to be honest, if that guy still even lived to film all the Harry Potter movies... I just don't think he would have been good enough for like the later movies of Harry Potter. Cause like
didn't he die in like the third movie or something?
One, like the first or second.
No. I'm talking about Dumbledore the character. Didn't he like die in like the third movie or some shit like that?
No, he died in like the last book basically.
Oh.
But
I never saw.
If you haven't read it, but I haven't read it, but it's in the movie.
I haven't seen any of them. I mean, in the entirety.
So that's the last book. But yeah, I think the old Superman, the first Dumbledore, he was perfect for the first one because he was very sweet and kind. But as Harry Potter gets darker and more malicious and kind of like more into its thing, I just don't think he was going to be able to have that, the same thing that Michael Gambon did. So, R.I.P. to Michael Gambon, may he rest in peace. All the Harry Potter heads are going to be lighting up their wands for you tonight. So... I'm
sorry, I thought you were Sir Ian McLennan.
I know. When she said that, I was like...
He's still alive, though, right, Magneto?
Yeah!
Okay.
And he's gay. We love him.
We love him.
It's going to be a sad day when he goes because he's one of the elders, basically. Like, a lot of gay people... Like, the gay community does not have a lot of elders because they died.
Like Elton John?
Yeah, kind of. But, like, Ian McKellar's, like, older than him, too. So, like, he's really one of the elders that we have who kind of lived through these experiences, who kind of lived through all that stuff, and who kind of, like... who we can kind of look up to and see like life and stuff like. Even though he's kind of like a celebrity and he doesn't look the same life, but in terms of like just being old and gay, like it's inspiring.
Like Mike Pence.
No, because he's not out in the closet, and if you did come out, fuck him, like kill him. No, I can't say that. But
I promise you, a lot of Republicans actually agree with you.
Yeah, girl. So, but moving on, sad news. R.I.P. Wait, did you guys ever watch? You didn't watch Harry Potter, did you?
Nope.
You didn't watch Harry Potter, did you?
Not in the entirety, no.
I can't even talk to them about it, so...
No.
R.I.P.
I'm in Huggle for.
Drop your favorite scene in the comments, and we'll watch.
I like that.
Yeah, no, that's serious. No, say which was the best movie, and I'll make them watch it, and then we can discuss maybe...
Yeah.
What's that one movie where he was like, Harry Potter, the boy who lived, come to die. Like, yeah, I want to see that one.
Last one. Honestly, no, that's what we should do. We should watch the first one and we should just watch the last one. If you want to see what's in between, that's your business.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Like, I love it. Oh, but yeah, moving on. This news, I had to laugh. I actually had to laugh. The fucking nerve. Okay, listen. The British Museum asks public to help recover stolen gems and jewelry.
Bitch, fuck you.
Huh?
You
The
want to add?
British Museum asked the public to help recover
Get the freak
stolen
out of
jewels
here.
and gems.
Yeah.
Like how y'all did?
Babes.
Girl, they went back to the rightful owners. What you talking about?
Babes. They're trying to locate thousands of missing artifacts. This is coming from CBS News. They're trying to locate thousands of missing artifacts believed to have been stolen from their collections. After announcing in August that roughly 2,000 items were unaccounted for and likely stolen from the museum, officials confirmed in a new release out on Tuesday that 60 of those missing works had been returned. Another 300 items had been identified as belonging to the museum and were due to be returned imminently.
Okay.
They unveiled the webpage, providing images of similar works still in the museum possessions. A vast majority of the missing items come from the British Museum's Department of Greece and Rome.
Oh, the Italians are like, we
so
thinking
it's
this
not even
back.
Anglo-Saxon things that they're looking for.
What
They're looking for the shit that they stole.
That's crazy.
And primarily consists of gems and jewelry bearing likeness to the ones that showcase in the images on the news site. They may be standing. Oh wait. The gems, cameos, and intaglios are small objects often set in rings and other settings or left unmounted and unfinished. They may be made of precious stones, for example, sardonyx, amethyst, or glass. They may be cast from a mold or engraved by hand. And the museum said it has registered all the missing artifacts with the Art Loss program. We'll discuss afterwards. We'll discuss this afterwards.
Yay!
We'll discuss that afterwards. Basically, they asked the people to get their shit back. And it's like, if I even knew where their jewels were, I surely wouldn't give them back to you. I would ask Rome and Greece if they want their stuff back first. Because that's not your stuff, babes. If it was Anglo-Saxon shit, I would say stuff. The British Museum asking that, the audacity, the nerve. Like, that's one of the reasons why I wouldn't even go there anymore. Because, like, I'm just like, y'all stole half that shit. Y'all really stole half of it. And y'all have the nerve to ask for it back?
Like the jewel of Africa, they still have in their possession. That's worth billions of dollars.
Y'all have some motherfucking nerve. That's all I have to say. Y'all have some motherfucking nerve. And if y'all think I'm gonna help y'all get that shit,
you got another thing coming.
Yup. That was the key. Last thing. This one kind of hits home to me, and this kind of brings into what you were talking about with Africa. U.S. and Kenya signed defense agreement ahead of planned Haiti deployment. Not sure if I'm really ready for this. Not sure if I like this. This is coming from NBC News. Let's talk about it. Nairobi, Kenya, the U.S. and I guess this is coming from there. The U.S. and Kenya signed a defense agreement Monday that will see the East African nation gets resources and support for security deployments as it is poised to lead a multinational peacekeeping mission to Haiti to combat gang violence. The U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin and Kenya's Defense Minister Aden Duale signed the accord at a meeting in the Kenyan capital, Nairobi. The agreement guides the country's defense relations for the next 5 years as the war in East Africa against Al-Qaeda-linked Al-Shabaab extremist groups intensifies. Kenya has pledged to send 1,000 security officers to Haiti to combat gang violence in a mission that is pending the UN Security Council's formal approval that has received support from the UN and the US. And Duale said his country is ready to deploy to Haiti and cited Kenya's very long history of global peacemaking in Kosovo and neighboring Somalia and Congo. Some of the security analysts have expressed concerns that there will be a language barrier between the deployment from Kenya, an English and Swahili-speaking country, and the people in Haiti, where the official languages are French and Creole. Creole and French. We don't even speak French except for in school and in public buildings. Stop putting fucking the white European language above ours. Like, it's Creole and French. We don't speak French first, bitch. Like, fucking calm down. There's some Haitians that don't even speak French. So shut it up, shut it down, stop that. That was very rude. I don't know. I don't like the way that was positioned. But
Femme Bouchou.
I was sick. That's the only thing you remember, babe. We gotta have to teach you some more. That's my fault.
I know it in French too. Femme la bouche.
Ooh, I'm dead.
Black and white.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so um yeah, that's basically what the article is talking about. That came from ABC News. I don't know if I like America's hand in this. I
Has
don't
anyone
like it
ever
at
asked
all.
Haiti what the fuck they want? Did y'all even
No.
Okay.
ask Haiti,
But the
hey,
thing is,
we
you
want to
see
have
Haiti,
diplomatic relations with y'all?
but here's the thing with Haiti, a lot's going on with Haiti. A lot is going on with Haiti. So it's like it's kind of hard to ask that. But I will
There's
say
a
the
lot
thing
going
that's
on
pissing
with
me off
Haiti all
about
the
it is
time.
first of all, America's involvement in this because they fucked up the country in the first place, or in the second place because France did it first. And my other problem with it is the fact that I don't know what they're trying to do. I know they're trying to combat the violence, but like the country's in shambles. The country's in shambles. And before, especially, I'm fine with the fact that Kenya wants to help, like, because they probably are doing it for different reasons. But I will say this: they want to help us, but like America, Haiti try to get they try to get signed on to the African Union. So basically, like all the black countries and stuff like that are basically part of like the African Union. And Haiti was trying to do that because they're a predominantly black country. They all came from Africa. It's essentially African country, but because France kind of runs the Africa like that, they kind of decline them, and it's like, okay, y'all want to help us in this aspect, but y'all won't help us be part of the African Union, which will help us greatly and exponentially. But y'all don't have nothing to say. Y'all don't have nothing to do. Like, what's going on? Very corny. So that's why I'm down for Kenya helping. I don't want the U.S. to do anything more than that because if it's the U.S., I know there's a second agenda.
Yeah,
I know there's more
it's
to
gonna be
it
grimy.
than that. Yeah, and it's so disgusting
Mm-hmm.
and it's gross. And I just
Honestly,
hope
the fact that America is already involved with it tells us there's already a second
yeah,
motive.
yeah, they're probably gonna try to switch up the laws and stuff like that. Try to put someone that they like. That's the reason why Papa Doc
That's
was in there
what
in the
they
first
did to
spot.
Nigeria.
Like anytime, all of the presidents that a lot of the presidents that have been murdered in Haiti, a lot of them were like replaced by government officials that were approved by America.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of like what's corny for me. What do you guys think? Are you guys ready? I mean, I know this doesn't hit home for y'all like that, but since this is the culture corner, and you know we
It
have
does.
a plethora of different people,
I'm part
including a Haitian. I'm dead. Including a full-blooded Haitian and a part Haitian, allegedly. I just thought it was like important to bring that up because one thing I don't like about Haiti, once again, is like how Haiti's always in the news. It's always portrayed as like a very helpless country. Like they can't fend for themselves. They can't do anything, and it's always bad over there. No one thinks it's safe. No one thinks it's good. But like the culture's rich. It's just we're being fucked over by white people so many times that it's just like not even funny anymore. And I just kind of wanted to bring that into attention, kind of bring light into it because I really want Haiti to thrive and prosper because it's a beautiful country, beautiful culture, beautiful thing. Girl, at the culture fest. I made some rice, I made some pork shoulder, I made some plantains, and I made some of that fried malanga.
Fried malanga.
Bitch, Accra for the Haitians. Bitch, I literally had nothing left except for some fried malanga. The non-spicy ones, the one that I made for the washishi.
The washishi.
The spicy was gone. The way that we really make it, it was gone. The plantains were gone. Rice finished, and the pork shoulder was gone. Griot for the Haitians. And you know what? We had to vote. We had to vote for who had the best meal. Why did I win? Why was it Mexico?
People love Mexican food.
And they didn't even bring anything. They just bought tamales and flan. And I was just like,
Oh, God,
I will say not a
flan.
lot of people voted. Like it wasn't like the whole thing voted because a lot of people forgot. But everyone in warehouse was like, yeah, no. If anyone should have won, I mean, second place was India, so like India should have won. And then they were talking about Haiti, and I was just like, yeah, it's okay. Next year I'll get them with black rice. I'll get them with the G Jonjon, and they won't have anything to say.
Well, my thing about the whole bringing it back to the whole Kenya and Haiti thing, is that at least here in America, and honestly, you can see it around the world, there is a correlation between someone's economic situation and the rate of crime that happens. It's not because Haiti is full of bad people that the country's in shambles. It's not because the Haitians woke up this one morning and was just like, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna choose violence every fucking day. It's because they're in situations where they can't have adequate access to food, adequate access to water, education, government assistance,
And they don't have no jobs.
medical, all that.
What else are
So
they supposed to do except gangbang?
exactly. That's why there's a correlation between, you know, your situation that you're in and the rate of crime. So I only hope that with this move that Kenya, and I'm gonna say Kenya, is trying to, is it Kenya or is it Nigeria? Yeah, Kenya, that is trying to implement, is that hopefully it'll bring resources to Haiti that will allow the people to have some sort of reprieve, so they're able to focus on bigger matters that can actually help benefit their country, as opposed of everyone being in like this chaotic state. Because bitch, we got no government, we ain't got no police force, we ain't got none of this shit.
I don't even think we have a president.
We ain't got none shit. We just got ourselves, and it is the wild, wild west the moment you step outside our doors. You know, and I think that's nothing on the Haitian people. That's not, and it's not this. The situation that they're in is not their fault at all. Yeah. Even down to generations back when they were a colony that recently gained their independence through the literal blood, sweat, and tears of deaths of their own people, and were literally accosted by the United States and France because they decided that, hey, we're our own country, we're going to run our own country. All we're asking is that you treat us with respect like any other country. The United States is just like, nah, how about that?
That was part of the deal of the Louisiana Purchase.
Like, how about nah? You know, so, you know, and then it doesn't help that, like you said, that the people who actually gained power were conspired to be killed and replaced by officials that were paid in, brought in, tipped off by a separate country's entity that didn't do any benefit for the people besides further put them in a deeper hole. It's like anything the United States touches within Haiti just puts the Haitian people in a deeper hole.
Bill Clinton fucked up Haiti even more.
Bill Clinton fucked up everything.
Rice thing, like he tried to make, he tried to bring try to get, essentially he tried to get farmers over here to make rice and grow it for Haitians, but that didn't help nobody except for his farmers in America. Mm-hmm. Dumbass. And the president, if you didn't know, the last president that was murdered, one of the people that murdered him, one of them were like a U.S. official or whatever, like part of like the American military and stuff like that.
Yeah, the CIA be working hard as fuck. Don't get me wrong. The CIA is always working hard. The CIA has so many propaganda. They have so many secret operations, secret missions that to this day they are still implementing from the fucking 40s and 50s. And people want to think that the CIA is just this imaginary person in the fucking sky. Like, what's the CIA? We have the FBI. No, the CIA wants to be in the shadows because they're the main ones doing everything.
The CIA is the international FBI. Like, if you didn't know. But yeah, like, it's just that whole thing. I just hope that it turns out for the best. I hope everybody wins. I hope Haiti wins. I hope we get our country back. I hope we get it away from white people's hands. I hope that we're able to kind of,
because like not even Jamaica, and like I'm saying this kind of out of ignorance because I haven't been to Jamaica in a while and I kind of don't know their economic situation, but even Jamaica has a slightly better situation than Haiti does.
Girl, everyone in the Caribbean kind of does that.
It makes absolutely no sense, right?
And especially because Haiti or Hispaniola started off as like one of the best country or the best island in the Caribbean. Like, it was literally called the Pearl of the Antilles for like the longest time. For it to get to this and stuff like that, and like people always want to talk about the deforestation and but they never want to talk about the reason for the deforestation. People are trying to make money by making coal. How do you make coal? You literally chop trees down and you burn them. Like, and we're still kind of in like that first phase where we're still kind of like using stuff like that agriculturally. Like, not everyone has like access to an oven. Not everyone has access to a gas stove. Not everyone has access to even a hot plate. So it's like, how do you expect these people to like do these things and like stuff if they don't have coal?
And
like,
yet we have billionaires out here that are worth so much money that literally just like 5% of their income can be used to benefit an entire country. Yeah. And I'm adding in Rihanna in that list too.
Well, she's not.
I'm not saying that she has not done anything for Barbados, because I know she be doing shit for Barbados.
She does a lot for stuff.
Oh, listen.
If you want to say something, ask what that little dude is. The guy from Florida with the with the golden teeth. He looks a little dirty.
Burna Boy?
Not Burna Boy. Burna Boy is African. What's his name? Kodak Black. Kodak Black's bitch ass needs to be doing a lot more for the Haitian country.
He's in jail.
Kodak Black ought to just be quiet and to the corner.
Because I remember he was throwing $100K in the fucking sea, and it was like, you could really send that to home. But yeah, prayers to Haiti. Haiti, we love you. Nula, we're holding it down. We're spreading the culture one way or another. We're trying to show people that Haitians and everything, we're lit. We're that girl. We're holding it down for y'all culture-wise over here in America. Stay safe. You're in our hearts. I hope to make a trip to you guys one day when you guys are a little bit safer, because Port-au-Prince is where my family is. But yeah, until then, prayers. I hope the Kenya thing goes successfully and you guys dip in and dip out. I hope we're able to find a common ground. But with that, it's the end of the podcast, y'all. Another episode. Beautifully done. Yes. So let's tell the people where we can find you. We'll start with my good girl, the birthday gal. Kiana. Tell them where they can see your birthday shenanigans, even though that's going to be done by the time they see it.
It'll be 26 by the time you guys see it.
They can wish you a happy 26th
You
birthday.
can follow me on Instagram at Kiana, KIANNA, _SA.
No TikTok, no.
I don't have a TikTok.
Oh, girl, you got to get on TikTok. TikTok is what's awesome, man.
Yeah.
And B, where can the people find you? And they probably see some of what your shenanigans are going on.
You can find me on Tinder. You can find me on Her. You can find me on Bumble.
What a joke, bro.
And see, this is why she always has those type of stories. They, my bad. My
Amen.
sibling.
Amen. I gotta have the stories. My life gotta be somewhat entertaining, or else I'm too bored.
And as y'all know y'all can find me on YouTube, Sir Virgo. Actually, my thing is Sir Virgo 1705. I just found that out. Crazy, but y'all can just search up Sir Virgo. On Instagram, it's Sebastian Infinite, SEBASTIEN Infinite, no space. I don't know if I changed my name from Denim Daddy or not, but you can probably also look up Denim Daddy. That's me. On Twitter, you can find me on Sebastian Swine, SEBASTIEN. I totally forgot how to spell my name for a second.
Why don't you just add in the handles?
I will. It'll be here, but I just wanted to give everybody like a personal thing in case they're not watching on like YouTube or anything. So yeah. So thank you guys so much for stopping along. We had so much fun. I feel like this was so much funner than the last episode just because we're a little bit more drinky.
I was sleepy.
I know, I saw you. You were trying to checking out and stuff like that, but that's okay. We have some stuff to talk about off camera anyways. We must discuss this. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Love. We'll see you on the next episode. Don't forget to watch my videos on YouTube.
Bye.
Give me up. The road to 100 subscribers have started. Woo! 34, 35 down. Like what? 85 65 more to go. Woo! Let's get
Lord
it.
have mercy, bro. You don't
All right,
cut
you
this
guys.
shit.
Bye. We'll see you
Bye.
later. And with that, we're out.
God damn, how long was that fucking
I will
podcast?
be awake.
Almost 2 hours.
It was over 2 hours.
I'm dead.
More awake next time.
It's okay. The thing is, we need to stop doing it this late. But yeah. What do you say? Hello, you guys. Coming to you from the editing room in my auntie's house. It's New Year's Eve. I'm finishing up editing this video. I just wanted to say thank you for listening to the first 3 episodes of the podcast. Hopefully you guys got a good taste of what it'll be. We have to get some refinement. We have to go under construction, take some notes. Please let us know what you like. Please let us know what you disliked. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, get ready to see us more in the new year. The road to subscribers is started, as you already heard. Yeah, I'll just keep it cute and sweet. So thank you so much, and see you guys next year. Bye. Alleged.